And it's live. Hey guys, Goggsy here, and welcome to this. I've completely fucked this.
Next time.
Take two.
Hey guys, Goggsy here.
Sorry, I filmed a wee interview with Gordon Duncan earlier on. I'm still in that mood. Sorry, troops. We'll fix this. What do I even say here?
And it's live.
Yeah, I said that, and it's live. But what did I go? What did I usually do? Fuck it! It's Scottish Cup weekend. It's Monday. It's not actually part of the weekend, but we've got Kilmarnock versus St Mirren in the fourth tie of the round. It is the final decider for who will be in the cup semi-final, which draw will be made tonight after the game. We're going to go quickly look at all the comments. We've got so many people in the comments today. Wow. I don't even know what I'm going to even highlight here. Cole Kelly said, first time I've seen yourself there. I saw you on TikTok earlier. Inter says, I've been TikTok daft the last couple of days. Apparently Kyle Lafferty is injured. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Just did my research. The winner, yes, Joseph, the winner of the Scottish Cup will be going straight to the Europa League.
Is it not the playoffs?
It's the playoffs, I thought, yeah.
Because I know that if you win the Scottish Cup, you're guaranteed European football till Christmas. Oh, by the way, I'm on the stream today. Hi, guys.
Sorry, we've been joined by Roscoe and Stefan.
Goggsy, that is the worst start to a stream we've ever had, by the way.
That is, but it makes people laugh, so
I know.
It made me choke on my tea, so I'll say that.
I'm glad it was your tea that you choked on, nothing else.
I'm just about recovered from Xander Clark scoring that header yesterday. Such scenes. I'm not normally St Johnson's biggest fan, but I did share a wee moment there.
There's Kyle. Put that in. Yeah, there's Kyle Lafferty in a boot, by the way, boys. He's not playing tonight. I can tell you that.
Oof.
He is.
That's a massive shock.
And there it is, Goggsy. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
there it is.
Anyway, so Kilmarnock's starting 11 is as follows: Doyle, Millen, Broadfoot, Ibsen, Rossi, Helmstrup, Power, Malumbu, Pinnock, Burke, Kilty, and Oakley, Lafferty's replacement. And for St Mirren, they start with Anik, Tate, Shaughnessy, McCarthy, Doyle, Hayes, Durmas, McGrath, Dennis, Fraser, Irwin, and Henderson. So, Roscoe, what do you think is going to happen tonight?
Do you know what, mate? I have no idea. Quite frankly, I've no idea. However, I think that I was looking at the odds for the outright winner of the Scottish Cup this year, and I think the fact St Johnstone are third on that list is a disgrace. I think they're for me they're favourites at the moment, and I know Hibs should be on paper, but I think that St Johnstone should be the favourites. I think they did really well yesterday, and that Kyle Lafferty is injured. He's sitting there with a moon boot on.
Yeah.
So,
welcome, Stevie. How's it going, mate?
Sorry, guys. I'm not even going to try and make any excuses. I completely lost track of time.
Fair enough.
No problem.
I think in terms of a score prediction, I'm just going to say one each goes to extra time and Kelly win 2-1.
Yeah, boys, I'm probably just going to head off because I don't think I can stomach another extra time, and that's every single stream I've been on. It's went to extra time and almost penalties on most of them. So, lovely being here, guys. I really have to say I'll probably jump off.
Stefan, what do you think is going to happen, mate?
I said on the podcast today that I think everyone's bigging up Kilmarnock to win, and I could see the point considering Kyle Lafferty would have been playing. However, having seen him in that big moon boot, I'm going to stick with my prediction of a 1-0 St Mirren. So hoping the buddies can do us a favour here and make sure we get off before 10:15. I will be happy.
Absolutely. Stevie, what are you saying to it, mate?
Well, I've only just recovered from the drama of last night, Xander Clark. I'm giving him the goal. They're giving it to Chris Kane, but if you ask me, Xander Clark's goal, right? Anybody with a heart's giving it to Xander Clark. I just still can't, before I go into my prediction for the night, I just can't get here. I just seen him run away. And then there was that
Aye.
split second where I was like, no way, is it actually went in the net? And brilliant anyway. But I think tonight there'll be more drama. I think, sorry, Stefan, but I do think extra time is on the cards once again. But I'm going to go for St Mirren to win it in extra time 2-1.
Can I just say here that they're just playing Kilmarnock's round or route to this.
all right, Graham Souness. Can I just say something here?
I've scored more goals at Oakleview than Kyle Lafferty has. So I'm just.
Can I just say something here? I'm miles ahead of you because I'm watching St Mirren versus Hamilton.
Oh.
I'm on my telly as well, Stefan.
Aye, so my prediction tonight, like I had in my head, I was thinking 2-1 Killie but then Lafferty being injured, I think it's going to be the other way around, 2-1 St Mirren.
Oh my God, it really is going to be anybody's tournament.
We were all expecting a good amount of goals, though. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Apart from one of the games in this round in which it went completely the other way of what we expected, you couldn't call any of the 3 of the 4 Scottish Cup quarterfinals. Hammy donated $1.99. Thank you very much, mate. Dundee to win playoffs, please.
Can I speak about that just for a second? Actually, see, in terms of Dundee, what will happen next week? Right, Hearts despise Dundee. I can guarantee they'll put out a team of 16, 17-year-olds next week to make sure Wraith Rovers win. I'm telling you that now.
I admire the sort of gamesmanship of it. If they do that, I can respect that. Do you know that?
I think just after Dundee's vote and all the rest of it, I think next week we have to hope Wraith Rovers slip up, and we've got to win our own game as well, which is away to Palmerston. So that's going to be hard enough in itself.
Game.
Would you be raging if Hearts did do that and ultimately made it, kind of impossible for Dundee? Then would you?
Do you know what it is, so mate? I think it's just too little, too late. I don't know why we're in this position in the first place. We should be finishing comfortably second. So I don't think we'll go up through the playoffs this year. Regardless of where we finish in the league, I don't think we'll go up.
I reckon what's going to happen is you're going to win your game on Friday night, 2 or 3-1 maybe. But Wraith Rovers will beat Hearts, and then you will get knocked out in the first hurdle of the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. Our record at Palmerston is stinking, so I'm not convinced. But
I must say, boys, that I fancy Wraith Rovers to come up through the playoffs.
It'd be some achievement. It'd be some achievement for them. I'll give you that.
Back-to-back promotions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an incredible achievement. Aye.
DJ Vass said, I would rather have a Killie pie than a wife.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout, mate. Killie pies are sensational.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout, but it's also a bizarre shout. Oh, there's Marvin Bartley, friend of the channel, on the panel.
Fuck's sake. I don't think the Killie pie gets anywhere near that steak and black pudding pie from Arbroath.
For me, it's a Steak Friday from Dunfermline.
I've never that. What did you say? A steak and black pudding pie?
Steak and black pudding pie from Gayfield at Arbroath. Quality.
Get that inside my mouth. That sounds amazing.
Okay, Stefan, 2 minutes.
Time out for 5 minutes.
I'm joking. No, it doesn't sound tremendous. I get slated on here, Stefan, because I says I love the pizzas at Easter Road.
I'm quite glad you've been slated, because who goes to a football ground and gets a pizza? Sorry, it's a pie or nothing.
That was the exact slating that I got. But
absolutely
true.
Looking at the championship, by the way, just before
Hammy, I'm disappointed that you're spending more money at Ibrox than you need to. Steak and haggis from Ibrox.
Hammy, that's not very die-hard of you, is it?
What were you saying there, Stefan?
I was just going to say before this game kicks off, looking at who's to come up, I'm going to join in with that. I think Wraith Rovers could be the team to come up. I think they could certainly beat whoever finishes 11th. I think Kilmarnock will probably be the hardest.
Wraith have been outstanding this season. They would more than deserve it.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Ross.
Well, I know. I know.
All right, Cammy. How Dundee have not challenged Jambos this season? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Goggsy, you just can't admit that Ibrox is a pie fortress. I've never had any food from Ibrox. I refuse to give Rangers and Celtic any more money than I already have to.
The pies for Celtic Park aren't that great unless it's the steak ones, but even then.
I mean, I've had
not
one
fun.
steak pie from Celtic Park, and the whole base of the pie stuck to the dish.
Aye, that's a regular occurrence. It's not very pie friendly.
To be fair, see, Den's Pies, they've actually got a lot better now that they brought in a better caterer. Like, Den's Pies used to be really, really good, and then they got really shit for years. But they brought new caterers in a couple of seasons ago, and it's back to being pretty good again, actually. So,
Daniel Leslie, Goggsy, your TikToks have been brilliant in the past days. You know what? I decided to go on TikTok, and I saw so many people saying so many stupid things. I've decided, you know what? I'm just going to wind up as many people as I can.
yeah.
And I've gained 1,000 followers from it. So
It's a crusade against stupidity.
bless you,
It's a-
Stevie.
it is
Apologies.
it's a weird algorithm, the old
Very
TikTok.
weird. Like, I've got 50,000 views on a TikTok when I said, remember that time Barcelona beat Dundee United 5-1 in a friendly? And I've got so many people responding to it. I've no idea why.
See, the Kilmarnock players took the knee there, but the St Mirren players didn't. Stark contrast to the start of the season where all the players were taking the knee, but it's probably not a conversation for tonight. But it begs the question: does taking the knee achieve, considering everything that happened with Glenn Kamara?
No, I'm all for the standing now. Just
oh my god, a doner meat pie.
Oh, here, that sounds
What?
incredible.
That sounds fucking brilliant.
put that straight in my basket.
That's going straight in my basket.
Love it, mate. Love it.
That sounds great, by the way. Sign me up for one of them.
Have you ever had a doner meat pizza?
Yes, I have. Yeah, very, very good. Garlic mayonnaise. Garlic
Yes,
mayonnaise
mate.
is a dip.
One of the best things I ever tasted. I then had it in 2 weeks in a row, and I've never went back. It was too good, but it sort of kind of put me off at how. I don't know. Like, I couldn't eat another one. It was great. while it lasted.
Doner meat is like the most filling thing in the world, though. You don't
Yeah.
expect it, but it's so filling because it's just got so much calories in it.
Yeah, it's sensational, mate. Love it.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk about Scottish football.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're talking about the food, mate. It's fine. We've kicked off here at Rugby Park on my screen.
What you?
Joseph Coyle talking about soggy bottoms.
Oh Christ! I'm on 39 seconds, Stefan.
God's sake, Chief. I'm on 1 minute 41.
I'm on the 41 seconds there.
I hate this being ahead of folk.
I'm 2 minutes.
You've got a lot of pressure because you've got to comment first on things.
I'm 2 minutes and 7 seconds in.
Well, Steve is ahead of me by about 10 seconds, which is okay.
This is weird because it's a race. I'm never ahead of anyone.
A chasney pie. Is that like a curry pie?
Yeah,
Chicken chasney, yeah.
Ah, that sounds quite intriguing.
never had a chasney. Never intend to have a chasney.
No chance. eh?
Look, Cammy, I'm not going to speak to you until you apologise for saying I wasn't a diehard. Once we've cleared that one up, then I'll answer your question.
Yeah, because he was starting to think the HD stands for huge dick.
I understand it might have been the heat of the moment or whatever, but if you apologise, I'll quite happily speak to you.
Oh, brilliant.
I love that. I genuinely love that, Ross. If someone apologises to you, you will accept it and you will move on. That's
To be honest with me, I'm not here in this world to hold grudges against anybody. I understand people say stupid things at times.
Life is
Me
too
or
Oh, that was all, bloody hell, St Mirren nearly went 1-0 up there.
Yeah.
It was a cross across the front of the goal, and was just unlucky not to get on the end of it.
I think
good start.
For me, if someone does me wrong, that's their first mistake. So after that, I'm not interested. It depends who it is, but I'm not interested in forgiving people.
Is that a 3 strikes and you're out kind of a...
Well, that's the other thing. I have no intentions of like holding grudges against fellow Dundee fans either. So, like,
there we go.
It's not 3 strikes, Stevie. It's 1 strike. That's a decent hit for some. No, I say that's just flew right over. But no, I'm more of a 1 strike and you're out. It depends what mood I'm in. If I'm in a good mood, you'll get another chance. But that's rare, as you boys know. I'm very rarely in a good mood.
Is that see the Cameron Lockhead in the comments? Is that the Cameron Lockhead?
I can only imagine. I'm just trying.
We just appreciate Jim Goodwin's beard, please, because I like a good beard and I think that looks quite nice.
Cheers, Stefan. Thanks, mate.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. I love your beard too.
Cheers, man.
A wee bit ginger, but
it's a bit
can't
ginger,
complain about that. I think all beards.
I'm not going to dye it, mate. So
you're not that. You're not that diehard.
No. Oh, that's quality. Jim Goodwin, he's a bit. He looks really different these days to when he was playing. Because he used to have like a number, like a 0 all over.
I was a St Mirren Scott Brown.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, eh?
He was an arsehole. I'm sorry, he was. I remember they punched Steve Jennings in a game, get away with it, and then went on to score. I was absolutely brilliant.
The diplomacy from Stevie, I love it.
I don't mince my words, Stefan. Especially
you don't. I've known
you put that in the
pie. Don't meet every day of the week.
Oh dear. I think Hammy said something a wee bit out of line in the comments, but I appreciate you apologising to me. So, it's not on the stream comments. It's on. You'll have to go into the actual stream. It's just that somebody reacted to it. No, that's fine, mate. Apology accepted.
I'm just trying to find something.
Yes, Joseph, I appreciate you because you're an avid viewer of the stream.
I have to, commend Joseph for.
I get slaggins after slaggins every night and still comes back.
Yeah, I commend his commitment to being here. Top quality, Chief. Top quality.
For anyone fond of wrestling terminology, Joseph is the jobber of the streams. He gets an absolute beating every night and still comes back.
I was going to say he's a Zack Ryder, but he blocked me on Twitter, so I'm not a fan of him.
Zack Ryder.
Congratulated him on winning the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 32, followed by the next night of saying he didn't deserve to lose the title, and I think it atted Triple H, and I ended up being blocked. So,
who's that other guy that used to get beat all? Is it like Kurt Hawkins or something like that?
Yeah,
that's the one. That was the one. The two of them won the tag team titles, and I think it was like Kurt Hawkins first winning about a year and a bit.
Peak WWE. It's all rubbish now.
Murray Grayson says, "How was the radio, Stevie?"
Fantastic. He couldn't beat it. That was brilliant.
That's a Brammer, Stevie.
Honestly, right, see for anybody in the comments, Ross shared like a Stuart Cosgrove sketch from Only an Excuse in the group chat right before there was a bit to go on air, man, and it was all I could think of it for the full 2 hours.
But for those who are wondering what the clip it was, it's the one like he's like, "What do you think of that, Pat?" And he's like, "Well, Stuart." It's like, I can't make a judgment myself. And he's like, "Well, here's my judgment on you." Literally, Stevie was away to go live, and I send him that.
Stevie, who do you think's been the better team thus far?
See, to be honest, I've been checking the comments, but I'd say St Mirren probably edged it
Yeah, I would
slightly.
agree with that.
I think it's going to be one of the games that's going to be open. I think you've seen that from the first 8 minutes. I think getting goals tonight, cue the 0-0.
Here we go. So it's a very open game, which is what you like to hear.
It's good.
Hold on one sec, boys.
Dick Campbell v Jim Goodwin in a TLC match
Come on.
would bring WWE. Why you got Paul Hartley on the thing?
I don't know. I think that was Fraz that changed that.
Yeah, Dick Campbell v Jim Goodwin in a TLC match would be quality.
Please welcome to the stream, Paul Hartley.
Oh, or Jim Duffy v Neil Lennon. That would be quality.
Oh, what a fiasco that was, by the way.
Yeah.
If he wants a fight, I'll oblige him.
I want to see a showdown between Effie Ambrose and Ryan Innes.
What? Who's the worst footballer?
Correct.
Oh yeah, I'm not having that for Effie Ambrose. Ambrose
Christ,
went
that
to the
Ryan
Africa
Innes was
Cup of Nations.
horrendous for Dundee. He was absolutely atrocious.
I can't comment on him, but Effie Ambrose went to the Africa Cup of Nations with Nigeria. I think he won it.
Right.
And multiple league title winner. No slander against my Effie's name, please.
Okay.
Murray Grierson, short answer, no. I don't think we will. I think if Hamilton come down, we've got a good chance of winning the league next year, though.
Oh, you'll be loving a trip to
Don't.
again.
I'm speaking from experience, Ross. Don't underestimate Hamilton.
they turn into prime Barcelona when they play you.
Fucking honestly, mate. I cannot wait to see the back of them, man.
Nah, I think we've got it. We would struggle if, like, say, Motherwell or something came down. I think we'd struggle a lot more. But I think Hamilton don't have the same sort of budgets to overhaul their squad.
Yeah.
I think it'll be very difficult for them to hold on to the boy Callahan as well. I think he'll maybe be going to.
I'd take him, mate.
Yeah, I think he potentially a Motherwell or Livy even, maybe, I don't know. But
what's the likelihood of a Hamilton player going across the Lanarkshire divide to Motherwell?
Well, Stephen O'Donnell was training at Hamilton before he signed for Motherwell.
I did see that.
But no, it would drop a wee bit more salt in the relegation wound if we took the best player, wouldn't it?
I tell you, the boy Callahan, I would have quite happily had at Dundee. He was only on loan and then he broke his leg and then the pandemic hit. I would have quite happily signed him. But,
Sean Pierce says, what's the script with Alan Campbell? Honestly, no idea. I don't think he's staying.
He's not staying. It's just a matter of the way he's going, really, I think.
You need a big overhaul in the summer as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to it, though, Ross.
Yeah. I think that Graham Alexander's a good man for your job. I think he'll do well next season for you.
Absolutely.
I like it when the squad has
calling it now, though, after watching Aberdeen yesterday. Aberdeen bottom 6 next season.
He's stuck an neck out.
That's bold.
Aberdeen were awful yesterday.
As well. That was the worst I've seen Aberdeen. No, sorry, let me rephrase that. That's the worst attempt that I've ever seen of a team try to play out from the back.
They were stinking yesterday, Aberdeen. They were bloody awful. And I'm not convinced Stephen Glass is really the right man for it either.
I don't know how you can make that. I think it's too early to make that judgment, Roscoe.
I know. I just think with Alex Neil available, I thought they've missed a trick there. But I think the fact they've brought in Scott Brown, I think that's a massive signing for them. But I don't know. One man will not make that team. I don't know.
So do you think Glass will shatter?
Yeah, I don't think Glass will last the whole next season.
We play on words there.
But
Stephen Glass is the next Ian Cathro, said David Youngs. There you go.
We've got Ian Cathro.
Sean Pierce, I do not recollect any rumour of Hearts going in for Declan Gallagher. I think he's actually more likely to go to Aberdeen.
Dundee United as well is another one that's been touted because he lives in Dundee.
Yeah, which sounds more plausible.
Yeah.
Or even at that, Aberdeen's just up the road.
To be fair, if you live in Dundee, Aberdeen's a decent shout as well. So yeah, Stevie May got a 2-year contract extension with St Johnstone today as well.
He was brilliant yesterday as well.
And Chris Kane's turned into prime Zidane.
Can I pose a hypothetical question to you guys?
Go on.
Go for it.
See if your Hearts, do you sack Robbie Nielsen and go out and get Alex Neil?
No.
No.
I think
Robbie Nielsen will put Hearts into the top half next season, I think.
I think it's too great a risk, but I don't think Hearts will be top 6 next season.
No, I do. I really do.
I think Hearts will be top 6.
I think we could maybe finish a bit where we'll finish this season again next season.
I think in terms of relegation next season, you've got to be looking at Livy, Ross County, maybe. I would say. Like, I don't think Hearts will be anywhere near it, to be honest.
We would be another name that I think people would have in there.
Yeah.
I think Graham Alexander will do all right for you next. I maybe don't think you'll make top half though.
I don't mind as long as we.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting next season. I mean, you've got like Tommy Wright and Nick Kelly, who he'll get a full window to re-overhaul the squad. There's an opportunity there for him to do all right. St Johnstone will always be there or thereabouts.
John Mitchell says, I will remember what you said, Gogs. I've not said that Hearts are going to get relegated or anything. Don't you worry. I think it's going to be a similar sort of season to what Dundee United have gone through. I think Hearts always seem to start off really well, but sometimes they fade away. So I think Hearts will be 7th or 8th.
But if you think about it though, that's what kept Livy up this year, was the fact that they started really well and
exactly.
Like, they had the Martindale bust.
Aye, yeah. Patrick's. Yeah, it depends on who comes up. I've actually completely forgot that we've still got a playoff this season. That potentially another Premier League team could go down. You know.
Yeah, in which we're actually going to be doing a lot of content for the playoffs because it's going to be so dramatic. So looking forward to that.
Sounds like a Brammer, Gogsy.
It is going to be a Brammer indeed.
I think, see if Hamilton finish 12th, I think Ross County will be in the playoffs. I think they'll finish below Kilmarnock. If Ross County finish in 11th, I see them going down to whoever comes up. If it's Wraith Rovers, I think Wraith Rovers will come up.
Imagine you get Dundee and Hearts back up. Dundee Derby, Edinburgh Derby, and you get rid of Hamilton and Ross County. The league would be so competitive next season.
Stevie, we're not coming up this season now. I don't think we are.
What's it with Dundee fans? They've never been optimistic.
Because it sets you up for a fall, and I've seen it so many times with this club where you think they're going to do something and they just never do. Mate, I've seen Dundee play at Hampden twice in my whole lifetime.
And me and Stevie saw Motherwell play at Hampden 5 times in a season once.
I know. Like, honestly. And by the way, I'm not including the time we played Queen's Park in the Cup. So, like...
Well, I am.
I don't think we can count that.
I'm counting it because at the time I said this will be the first of 5 times Motherwell will go to Hampden this season.
He did actually say that.
Well, I've seen Dundee play at Hampden twice. 2003 Scottish Cup final and then the 2006 Scottish Cup semi-final where we got put out by Gretna. So, yeah, that just about sums that up. So, like, I haven't been to Hampden for 15 years as a Dundee fan. So there we
Gretna, what a club.
I know.
Speaking of that,
my uncle was a groundsman.
Thanks for bringing that up because I'm actually going to be doing a video this week, guys, just on the back of last night. My top 10 is Scottish Cup shocks that I can remember.
Oh, nice. So, it's super Cali Go Ballistic in it.
Please stay tuned to find out.
Yeah.
No giving it away.
St Mirren 4, Celtic 0. Oh no,
That
that was
never
in the league.
happened.
That was in the league. That was in the league.
That never happened.
I did.
Brora Rangers.
I did. Oh,
That's
No,
a
I don't
great
know.
idea. That's a great idea for a video, Stevie. I rate that. That sounds good.
it
I
just
look
hit
forward
me
to hearing
today
about
after. So
Yeah.
I was talking to Fraz about it, and he said I should leave it before the final. But I'm thinking, just get it out while it's fresh and everybody's
Yeah, no,
mind, you know
I
what I
think it'd be good to in the build up to the final. I would say.
Oh, definitely.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Aye.
Yeah.
Okay. That probably makes more sense as well, to be honest, because we're getting back to league duties this week. So. Aye, but it's something that I've got.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Betty Bubblehead says Xander Clark is a better striker than goalie. I think Xander Clark made about 15 saves last night. So I don't think you can even say that.
He made some incredible saves last night,
He did.
including 2 in the penalty shootout.
Mm-hmm. You were saying, Stevie?
No, I'm just saying it's something that I've got in the pipeline. So,
Oh, aye.
so keep an eye out for that.
Mate.
Sorry about that, guys.
Hopefully in your video you're not going to talk about a certain game that happened at Hamilton.
I think somehow I may mention that, Goggy.
Oh, dear.
Stop giving your video away.
Stop trying to make me give a video away, guys. Next topic.
That's it. St Johnstone beat Rangers last night. That's in the video. Sits there smiling.
Just on the stream. And at 10, we have it.
If you put that at number 10, I'll be extremely disappointed. That has to be number 1 or 2, but I would say 1.
Is that because it's fresh in the memory, though, that we're saying that? When
You guys might have that.
Oh, for me, one of the great shocks in the Scottish Cup was when Fort William forced Albion Rovers to a replay.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not going to steal your content.
Man. I wish Fort William went 2-0 up so the commentator could have used the term Albion Rovers have a mountain to climb.
Oh, brilliant.
What was more of a shock last night? The fact Xander Clark scored a header, or the fact Callum Davidson cracked a smile?
I just can't wait to see Callum Davidson's next Hampden suit, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. It's somebody said earlier. I can't mind what it was. They said in the comments. It was about Callum Davidson. Can't mind.
He just looks like a guy you'd love to go to the pub with. Now my TV's frozen.
David Young says, Roscoe, how is Jordan McGee doing at Dundee?
Very well. Very, very good player. He was out injured for a wee spell there, and we went about 5 games without picking up anything. And we managed to get it back a wee bit, but he's back in the team now. He's been revitalised as centre midfielder, but you could pretty much play that guy anywhere in the park. So, yeah, he's a very, very good player for us. Probably one of the most underrated players we have.
Mm-hmm. Murray Grayson says, I could see the Perth Saints in Europe next season.
Right.
Oh,
again,
they're going to be on free fall, I think.
Again, that's another one. Like, I've only ever seen Dundee play in Europe once in my whole lifetime as well.
I think I'm at about 5 or 6.
Which is a disgrace for like a team of our size.
Yeah.
But
a City team as well.
God, I've seen Motherwell play at Hampden. Oh God, I need to count. Sorry, I'm not doing that to take your piss at it. No,
it's fine, mate. Christ, I've taken 24 years of stick.
I've seen Celtic at Hampden. Like my hands and my toes, and like my brother up to count his fingers and toes. How many times I've seen Celtic at Hampden?
It's mental, isn't it? Because I sat in my bed quite upset last night because I'm thinking to myself, when will I ever get to see Motherwell win something? Do you know what I mean? So I was quite devastated in my bed shortly after the elation of St Johnstone beating Rangers. But It's mental, the difference in expectation, isn't it? How that can determine how you feel. Because Stefan Celtic probably get a Scottish Cup final, you're just like, oh well, it's expected. Another one to tick off.
Not for me. I'm always happy when Celtic get to a semi-final or a final. I get the same feeling of happiness and joy. It's quite a common occurrence, but it never sort of, the occasion is never once played down. It's always special to get to Hampden. And look at this season, we've only been to Hampden technically from last season. So yeah, listen to it. It's sad, but it's football. You can't win everything all the time.
Aye, because see, after Celtic beat us in the Scottish Cup final, my dad bumped into someone that he knows from the village that he lives in, and he said, "Why are you here?" I said, "I'm just having a fag," and he was like, "Why are you?"
Oh my god!
Trophy? And he was like, "Oh, I've seen it before." So,
oh god.
Yeah.
Oh my days! What is it?
I haven't seen this yet. I'm just away to see it now.
Let's just save it now, Stefan, and let them react to what happened.
Let's see.
It's a free kick from outside the box. Malumbu's just fouled on the edge of the box.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's a foul.
Yeah. Is it the foul or?
Just keep watching.
You'll see. Just keep watching.
To be fair, it's that was a bit dirty there.
Red card or something?
Just keep watching.
You'll see. You'll see.
You'll see. Oh, right. Okay, that's naughty.
That was a bit dirty from Malumbu there.
That was very dirty. From behind?
Clip with the heels. I guess he's like missed a sitter or something like that. Watch this. Right, here we go. Ball gets crossed in. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, it's 1-0. 1-0 St Mirren.
Wow. There we go.
Yeah, wow,
oh my god, keeper.
That's some great goalkeeping there.
That's what I was holding back for. What is the keeper doing?
Was it that guy Dermis that just scored there?
Yeah, that's an own goal for me, but it was Dermis.
Can I just say, Stevie, that's not the first time we've seen a Colin Doyle mistake like that.
Aye, well, I remember one against us, but that's like something you'd expect your mate to do in fives, isn't it?
Aye, that's horrendous. To be fair, that cross, so I don't think he meant to put it so close to the goalie, but he'll be no complaining.
Aye, he's laughing at it.
Aye. To be fair, Richard Tate was ready at the back post to tap it in there anyway.
What a guy.
I love Tate.
I'm giving a Doyle on goal there.
Yeah, I would give a Doyle on goal because it wasn't.
Yeah.
He literally grabbed it and then threw it into the net. Well, he didn't, but he may as well have.
Aye.
That's a couple of times Kelly's keeper is I don't know if it's the same keeper, but there was a game. Who were they? I think it may have been St Mirren. They were playing, and
so it's silly from Malumbu there though, because the guy wasn't going anywhere, and he decides to like rake his studs down the guy's leg. But
Sean Pearce says, "I'd rather we didn't talk about that Colin Doyle mistake."
Why have you still got white in as your profile picture?
Jonathan Smith says, "What's the score?" Well, it's just gone 1-0 St Mirren. Sorry, I'll rephrase that saying 1-0 St Mirren.
It's 1-0 St Mirren.
Come on, St Mirren.
Goxie, when's he coming back?
Come on.
I don't know.
I miss him. Well, miss Jamie Ramage. Oh, good. See you later, Hamza. Thanks for tuning in, mate.
Aye, cheers for coming in, mate.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, driver.
Bye!
Mimicking poor Stevie there.
Did that bus driver not get sacked for that? Was it one of you that told me that?
I was me, you get a sack.
To be fair, he is filming whilst driving a bus, so I can see
Plus
why.
he's filming someday without the permission as well.
Technically, you don't need to. Technically, it's on public property if you consider it. So,
Aye. It was the fact that he was driving though, I think.
aye,
Well, that would have been it.
I've never even seen the video. I've just heard people refer to it.
You've never seen the video?
I've
I
not.
Do you
don't
know how the fuck have you?
What
I don't
rock
know
are
if I
you
believe
been
that,
living
Goggsy.
under?
I don't know.
You spent too much time at Fir Park.
I tell you what, boys,
Trains.
Kilmarnock at the back are an absolute shambles, man.
Oh, is this 2-0 now, is it?
No, but still, they're a shambles, boys. They're a shambles.
Was Tommy Wright sent to the stand or something?
They aren't half. Oh my god, they aren't
In a
half.
previous
At
game.
the back.
Right, here we go.
I remember a Motherwell v Rangers game. Cut Broadfoot was having an absolute stinker, and the full East stand for like the full second half were just going Broadfoot, Broadfoot, Broadfoot. Oh, honest to God.
It's funny because Cutting Broadfoot. Denis Prychenko linked with a return to Hearts. I have no idea who that is. Sorry, mate.
Did Kirk Broadfoot not try to microwave an egg and it burst in his face or something?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And then, like the newspaper headlines, like it's no yoke or something like that.
That's honestly peak Scottish football. You can't get that anywhere else.
I find that content rather enjoyable. Like puns like that on headlines.
Oh yes. Oh my god. That's right into the Scottish football yoke lore.
Oh my God, man.
Get them banned. Who said that?
Goggsy said it.
Goggsy, ban yourself.
Three of us are trying to think of something else to come out with.
Give you another example of a pun.
That was excellently done, Stevie.
Oh man, right, we need to go. Right. It's been a good stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Stevie, you missed that shambles of a start of the stream tonight.
Oh mate, I had an absolute mare. I completely
What did it do?
Watch it back. He didn't even know what he was doing.
I did.
Can I go in and watch it anew while I'm on?
Aye, what a honestly.
I'm
I don't know
all
what
stupid,
happened.
My mind.
And we're live.
I know. No, he started with, "Hey guys, Goggsy here." I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that was just
Which he doesn't normally start the streams with.
no. I only start my vlogs with that.
Yeah.
Goodness, that's just getting taken out.
Set the tone.
Joseph's a fire starter. Liam Black, we've already went over this on numerous occasions. Our thoughts on Xander Clark.
I mean, we even did a stream last night on the game.
Top quality beard though.
Oh, aye.
Aye. It's not quite as good as mine, but it's not bad. To be fair, this St Mirren keeper's got a decent one as well.
Oh, fuck off.
He does go, and it's live, right? And then he goes, "Hey guys, dogs, you saying welcome to pauses," and then just goes, "I've completely fucked this."
Yeah, Mike's gaming. I'm still giving this as an own goal. We're our own media source. Therefore, we have our own goals panel of myself. So I'm giving it as an own goal.
Aye. That's it. We've just decided. All right.
Since last night when we gave Xander Clark the goal.
Aye. That's it. It was Chris Kane's goal, though. That's a sad reality of it.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
This is like you keep pushing this St Mirren bet Celtic 4-0 agenda. Now you're pushing Chris Kane's score. Enough with your lies, young man.
Oh god. Bloody hell. Clark Broadfoot's going mental. It is no yoke.
Right. The next person to make an egg joke is going to be cracked in the face, I'm telling you.
Okay, I will control my shell.
You're frying my mind here, Stevie.
Sorry, my head scrambled. Anyway, man.
Can we stop, please?
Aye, Gogs, just listening back to the start there. How was it with Gordon today? All right.
It went really well.
Good.
It was just a proficient interview.
Good.
Shark,
Can we ban the shark, please?
Shark, we're not interested in the Nico Defence League, mate.
it's Nico.
Oh, it's okay.
What?
Nico, like, I don't care. Like,
Shite job here.
I know.
Northumberland Defence League.
What's happened to your hallway reviews? You've just gone with Barcelona Hotel these days.
He had to rebrand.
Who did you ban? Sorry, what did he say?
You just
Shark
kept on putting NDL with spam in the comments.
Okay.
The only person that can come in and spam NDL is Nico Omalana himself. And he doesn't know I exist, so there we go. That's a great ball. Chris Burke had a good chance there.
Good
I
defender.
guess first half went them pretty quickly. Do you know?
Yeah. Aye.
No, I think it's dragged in fairness, to be fair.
Daniel MC says Joseph Coyle drum and bass is answer to guy.
Drum and bass, Joseph Coyle.
The Commander in Chief.
Joseph Coyle says, "Have you been to the abandoned ship?"
No, where's that? Is that in Dundee, Joseph? Is it?
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. Not gonna lie.
I have to say, boy,
NGL, not NDL.
it's good that I've not had to mention the inconsistencies of refereeing tonight. I'm quite happy with that.
I don't know if there's any former Iowa players in the Motherwell team.
There's always time for you to mention referees, Stefan. Don't worry.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
Great play. Oof. Fortunately.
Sorry,
Dog.
Joseph,
No,
never heard of it, mate. And I've never heard of the Bird and Bear either. But you got to remember, like, I don't really go out in Dundee much, so but if that's where you're going, have fun.
You're not very diehard then, are you? You're not going about in Dundee.
I'm not diehard enough to be going to the Bird and Bears.
In fairness, the Rangers pub, in fairness.
Did somebody let Hammy HG in? Ross isn't diehard enough.
Oh god, I've not been to the Loud, and I'm not hard enough to be there either. That's been invited to go in there, but I did not go in.
Goal!
Oh,
1-1.
1-1.
Yep, good ball in for Buck, and is it Iban Rossi? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah,
He's a decent player, Iban Rossi. That's a great goal. It's a great header, unmarked.
Oh,
Sorry for the spoilers, guys.
No,
No.
you're not spoiling it, mate. I'd rather you say it than
if it's not you, then it'll be somebody in the comments. So
it'll be some jobber in the comments.
He looks like a guy you know. Yeah, it's well whipped in as well. Great delivery. He's just attacked it. He looks like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with either, doesn't he?
My dad was saying he wouldn't mind taking him at Celtic. I don't know if I'd go that far, but he looks like a decent player. Lovely hair, by the way. Nice hair. You seen that in Burniston?
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't go over to
Powerful header.
My Kilmarnock supporting mate has just said Chris Buck can deliver my Chinese every night if he fancies. Appreciate that.
I'm healthy to be having a Chinese every night, I have to say.
Stevie needs to elevate his wheelchair. He's out of picture, says Daniel MC.
Is that better?
No, you're out the picture, mate.
Yeah.
I meant that, mate.
All right.
Barcelona Hotel says, "Who's the best football player in Pathamic?"
Me, I'm the best dribbler. I'm the best dribbler. No one can take that title.
I think it's Ross. I mean, I don't know anyone else in the Pass the Mic squad that
It's
actually
up
played.
for debate, to be fair, because we've never actually played each other, have we? So
No, we haven't.
Fraz had a wee injury, so he doesn't ever play.
Yeah, Fraz is a gaffer.
Last time I played football was for my work football team, and I pulled the ligament in my foot when we were training, so I've not played in a while, but I would quite happily give you boys a game.
I mean, I'm up for that. Like,
I used to arrange my work football, and I got an absolute shit once because somebody broke their ankle doing it, and they had to take time off work. I got an absolute shit for that.
How's that your fault? It's not as if you did it.
Like, you're the one that arranges that football. It's your fault. I'm like, no, it's not.
Honestly, honest to God.
I mean, I'm not gonna go and promote my chances of being the best because I've not played for a football team in so long, so I'm a bit.
To be honest, I don't play at that great a standard either, guys. I've played amateur for like 6 years. It's nothing like
It's still a
outstanding.
higher level than I play at the moment.
Yeah. Well, you don't play at all, though, do you?
No, I don't.
I scored a goal in our school cup competition. It was a volley. It was the only goal I ever scored, and I've taken that to my grave, boys.
Class.
I'll take the 2 goals I scored at Steny to my grave.
Aye, to be fair, you looked pretty good, but
Thank
it's
you.
it's hard to tell.
It's just a shame when I was playing for Motherwell soccer schools, they didn't think the same.
Aye. It's
I'm still
everybody's
waiting on my
dream, innit?
contract after scoring 20 goals in 12 tournament games. That was like 9 years ago. Murray says he coaches at senior level. Last game I played was at school level. Wow.
Some people have the knack for coaching, but then they have the knack for playing.
I mean, I was never really selected for the school team. I mean, the way I see it, school football is like international level. If you don't play for a team, you're not going to get selected unless you're called.
I've got a story for the P7 school team.
Yeah.
And I went to the trials. Like, somebody should have gave me the heads up here on expectations, right? And I remember crying because I never get picked. What was I expecting, man?
I remember when I played for the school team. I don't remember, our school wasn't really big into football. That was the issue. But like we played Beath High School from Cowdenbeath in a cup, Scottish Cup game, and that's the school Scott Brown went to. Obviously he went to school long before me, but like I remember
Scott Brown the captain when you get there.
Nah. They gave us an absolute pasting. I think it was about 7-1 or something like that.
We beat Beath High School in the Fife Cup final a couple of years ago. I mean that was my last year at school.
Yeah. I know we got an absolute pit. But our school, it wasn't really like, no many people liked football. I could probably count in one hand how many people were into football in my year.
But then again, I mean, that year we did the League and Cup double, but that's because Louis Appery was running the show for Bell Baxter. So
I like the fact I live in Glasgow. I don't know half of the places you have mentioned here, Beath and all that. I'm pure trying to think of my geography here.
Cowdenbeath 5.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, that year we got knocked out by Bannerman High School, I think, in Glasgow.
Yeah.
So in the Scottish. So
yeah. Patrick, as much as you dispute it sometimes, Alex Ferguson wasn't a great player. Like, and look at him. Like Wenger wasn't great. These guys didn't play at good levels. Klopp, Mourinho. Like, that none of these guys played at decent levels, and they make better managers. It's just it's just a thing.
You can know a lot about the game if you've not played it.
Aye.
Isn't it?
It depends, Joey. I understand where you're coming from, but also there's certain things that you wouldn't know unless you've actually played out on the park. Like positionally and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's hard. I understand where you're coming from, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to be honest, I was actually glad I wasn't selected for the school team most of the time. I didn't really get on with half of the players.
Right. Did you not play for Sunderland Uni?
I did. I played for the third team. I was the top goal scorer with 2 goals. And I only played about 6 games because most of the time, because the games were played on a Wednesday, Motherwell would play on a Wednesday, and I'd be travelling up to
2-1! 2-1 Kilmarnock.
Oh. Well, they've turned this around.
Ball played over the top. George Oakley ran on it. He's cut it back. And Greg Kelty has had it a cross goal and off the inside of the post to the far corner. 2-1.
That's a quality finish.
Described it pretty well, Stefan, do you think?
Yes, mate, you did.
Thank you. Just wanted that wee ego boost there. Sorry.
You'll remove his head out your arse in a minute.
Kelty in the 44th minute as Kilmarnock have turned this cup tie on its head.
Still more goals in this for both teams.
No, it's
Both
mental.
teams can't
It's just been a
defend.
nuts game.
Good. I'll go to extra time, Stefan's in.
That's true. That is true.
As long as it's like a 4 each or something, I'd love that.
I'm still on 1-1, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're
Well, here
still
we go.
back in
I'm
2003.
still on 1 each as well.
As Aaron would say, cheers, Sky +1.
No, I
love that.
I used that phrase on him the other night. It was great.
Oh, he uses it all the time. There we go. That's it. And now,
Oh, lucky with a wee deflection there.
what's that, Stevie?
I said that's what she said. Sorry, very immature.
All right.
Murray Grayson said, made an appearance for Dumfries College once, megged the fullback, and the guy stood on my foot in retaliation. It's nothing worse. Jammy wee goal. And off the post as well.
What a first half of football, man.
I know.
Brilliant.
I know.
Even though I'm watching 10 years after, still very good.
Daniel, absolutely fucking not.
Alright. So, just approaching half time. What do we think of the game, lads?
Been a great game so far. I think Kelly, you've got to say we're kind of unfortunate to go 1-0 down after a howler from the goalie, but
Themselves back up.
They've turned it around.
Oh, I've just seen there's a lineswoman there.
BBC have given the goal to Dunmas.
Nah, it's an own goal for me.
It's an own goal. That's not going in if the goalie doesn't touch it.
I'm still giving it to the goalkeeper.
Nah, it's an own goal. See, to be fair, I think it was a half of 2 halves, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It started really, really brightly, and then Kilmarnock it seemed to burst into life after the goal. So, but no, enjoyable nevertheless.
The goal definitely rejuvenated Kilmarnock. I think they were out of sorts, but the goal woke them up.
There's a question for
the other thing is, I know Kelly are ahead, but still plenty to play for in the second half.
Aye.
There's a question for you in the comments, Stefan. I don't know whether you want to answer it because
you said he'll be back in a second.
Sorry, I never checked the private chat. Sorry, guys.
We'll ask him when he returns, though.
I don't know if you'll want to answer it because I don't know if we want to tell Joseph what pub he goes to so that Joseph can show up. It's me, the chief.
It's me. I've risen from the ashes as like a phoenix.
See, if I was to see Joseph in a night, I would just go up to him, buy him a drink and be like, Joseph, can you please repeat this sentence for me? I've risen like a phoenix from the ashes, and then my life would be complete once I'd heard him saying it.
I thought you were waiting to say that still game thing. It was like, I am a worthless idiot. Please forgive me, for I am a worthless idiot.
John Knox says it's good to see 2 teams playing attacking football. Agreed.
To be fair, I think both defences have kind of helped that happen.
I'd agree. I think both defences have been a bomb scare, to be honest.
I completely agree. Cammy Lockhead says St Mirren got a strong bench to mix things up if needed. As for Kelly, they have Dicker to shut up shop.
Is this the Cammy Lockhead, like the pass the mic Cammy Lockhead?
I'd imagine
If it is, why didn't you just come on stream?
Maybe it worked, mate.
All right, fair enough, I suppose.
Who had the badass mask tonight? Last night.
Me.
Oh, I remember that. Yes,
just to fill you in, Ross. Joseph says that he liked face masks because they make you look badass.
Right.
I then turned my camera off, put a mask on, and then put my camera back on. Put my camera back on and went, "Do you like a bad boy, Joseph?"
Oh god. Appears with a gimp mask on.
Was there that kinky? Jesus Christ! got the gag ball and I went, "Wow! I love football. Football's amazing."
All right, Blair, how's it going, mate?
Just me flashing the leaning hand of Steva. There we go.
Oh Christ. Oh.
Oh no.
Jesus.
And Gogsy has died. And he's died.
Right.
Oh no. Oh,
Hey guys, Gogsy's not here.
It's been an absolute clusterfuck, but I'm all here for it.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
definite
shot.
own goal, by the way. That is not going in. I don't know what BBC are on.
The ball changes direction on the contact of his hands.
Sorry, that is not. That is an own goal.
I am back, boys. How you doing?
Oh, Steve.
You've missed everything.
Oh no, away for a bit of shortbread.
I was filling Ross in about me wearing the face mask yesterday and asking Joseph if he likes bad boys.
And then Joseph asked what your favourite pub is. I'm not joking, he actually did.
He did ask that.
Well, okay, Joseph. I will tell you when you're accepted into the Scottish Footballers Creators Association. When that day comes, I will tell you what pub I go to.
Frazzy's phone will be going off right now, man.
Somebody text Fraz and tell him not to add him in, because I'm not telling him.
Oh, Fraz would as well. That's the other thing. Just to prove a point, you would.
Fraz would add him just so that you need to tell him.
And then they'll just swiftly remove him again. Superb says, did somebody put Vaseline on Colin Doyle's gloves? Oh, dearie me.
Colin Doyle.
Murray Grayson says, never a dull stream of Fifers and Ouija's. Right. Ross isn't even a Fifer.
I know, come on, I don't fit into any of them.
No. Ross is an outcast.
2-1.
That's it. I'm a what's the phrase? A chuchter. Been called that
Get
plenty.
out, man.
You are a chitter, Ross.
I've been called that
Yeah,
plenty
Jim.
of times.
I'm sorry, but so you.
No, I
So
was calling my
you-
sister again.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you're a chutter. Gogsy, you're a chutter. And
Excuse me.
yeah, you're a chutter to me.
I'm a
Sorry.
dilute Fifer.
I'm a dilute Fifer, eh? No, you're a chutter for me, pal. Stevie,
What am
mate, you're just a scheme
I?
win.
Retard. Oh, shit.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that. You're a scheme win, mate.
Oh, we've got Cammy coming in. Hello there. How's it going, mate?
Hey! Accepted my invite.
How you doing?
Cammy, is that you in the casting couch?
Aye, is indeed aye.
Callum Thompson says, Gogsy, would you take Greg Kilty at Mother? Wait, I'll take anyone at Motherwell as long as they can actually kick a ball.
Motherwell, we'll sign you.
Blair, is that Scottish Gaelic?
Oh,
Livy
here.
Legends team in about 2 years.
Do you remember the WeBuyAnyPlayer.com?
Ah, yeah. And he's like, oh, that's cool. Neil, you've made a lot of signings this summer. Yes, it's because WeBuyAnyPlayer.com. Oh, peak Owen excuse.
The world's angriest man has arrived. Said superb. Oh, brilliant. Everyone
It's
eats
alright
their
tonight.
Glasgow
My team's
and
not playing. It's fine.
Well, I don't know. Dundee's a city, not a village. Edinburgh's somehow a city.
So
That's a
Blair,
shame.
is it, are you fluent or do you just speak bits and pieces? Don't do it, Goggsy. No.
Mackenzie99 says, who will win the Scottish Cup?
Not
St.
Motherwell.
Johnstone. St. Johnstone.
I want whoever wins this tie tonight to win the Scottish Cup.
I see St. Johnstone winning it. St. Johnstone get the double.
I'm sorry to say this, Ross, please don't fall out with me, but I'd quite like St. Johnstone to win it just so.
No, mate. I was cheering when Xander Clark scored yesterday. That's
Just,
the first for me. That's a first.
Just so that Steven Gerrard does not win Manager of the Year, because I think if St. Johnstone win the cup and they do the cup double, Callum Davidson has to get it.
Yeah,
Aye.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, I support Livingston, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big overhaul needed in the summer, Cammy.
Big time, yeah. That's including Martindale as well, mate. I didn't want him in.
Is it the Martindale Express completely off the rails, is it?
It's been off the rails for 12 games. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
yeah, it's going to be a very strange start to the season, I think. Nobody cares what's happening, do they? You know?
Yeah, aye. It's going to be a good league next year, I think.
Yeah. As you were talking about earlier on about Rafe Rovers and that, I've said it since the start of the season. Rafe are a team that probably should be in the Championship about 5 years ago. Just couldn't get out of League One, you know, or got relegated from the Championship because of John Hughes' heroics.
Yeah.
Patrick McCoskey says Regan Hendry has been linked with Livy. He's always like we were also linked with him as well.
This guy's been linked to everybody, man.
Yeah, I think it's like Queen of the South as well have about 2-3 players that have been linked with Motherwell, Livy, Aberdeen. It's just the usual story every year. It's like they link with all these teams, but they never really go anywhere.
Aidan, right? What team does Stevie support? I mean,
Have you checked out my YouTube channel, Aidan?
Craig Lang, old team. That's who he supports.
Called A Different View. I'm an avid fan of Made Up United, and I also like a couple of wee line pricks. Albion.
Arnie,
Doesn't exist, FC.
Couple of wee line pricks. Albion is my favourite.
Stick that in your tombola, you wee bastard.
Who the fuck is Logan Thompson?
Not a clue.
If St Johnstone win 2 cups, that will be one of the best seasons for a team outside the Old Firm for 30 years. No, I'd think so.
I think so.
I think it's just decent the fact that there's no Old Firm in any of the finals this year.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's great. Great news.
From an insider
And
perspective.
get it right up Premier Sports, unfortunately. Like, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, the only reason they actually wanted it is because of 2 teams, and that's it.
Yeah. It's good to.
You're right, Cammy. You're right. But in a sense, I can understand it from a TV company's perspective why they always show the 2 biggest teams in it.
Oh no, aye, yeah. Don't get me wrong, that's fine, but at the same time, you're like, it's decent. Decent.
I
I
need
like
to turn my,
it.
I need to turn my TV off. I'm showing them the game again.
Yeah.
Do I watch it? It's
As
12:10.
much as I hate St Johnstone, it was good to see them win last night. And you know, credit where it's due to them, because if they had more of a fan base, they definitely would be a lot more respected.
Hello to Elaine Stewart. That's the first time I've seen you in the chat. Feel free to subscribe. As we're nearly at, let me just check now.
Yeah, I think going back to the Callum Davidson Manager of the Year thing, I think he's taken over the impossible job and has somehow bettered it. If he wins that Scottish Cup, he will have bettered what Tommy Wright's done.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Which is remarkable.
And
I mean, St Johnstone are going to get Europe.
Sorry, on you go, Cammy. You were done.
I think St Johnstone are a team where the way they're playing now and the way Livy are playing, they're going to finish fourth. And if they don't win the Scottish Cup, say Hibs win it, they're in Europe. So how can you beat that as well? Still deserve Manager of the Year to me. I know Stephen Gerrard, okay, he's stopped 10 in a row and all that. He's won the league, maybe unbeaten in the season. But at the same time, you've got to think about the position where St Johnstone were when
Aye, well, about
Davison
30
took over.
times the budget, mate.
Yeah, exactly. It's difficult to say. Like, it's a very hard decision for people to vote on that. Like, because you're going to get people just going to vote for the big team, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what were you going to say there, Stefan? You were going to say something.
I was just going to say about Tommy Wright. God, do you know what, that happened on the podcast earlier? I went to call Stephen Glass Stephen Clark, and I don't know why I was Clark in my head all day. Anyway, Tommy Wright became a legend at St Johnstone for winning the Scottish Cup 7 or 8 years ago. If Callum Davidson walks into the job within a year and wins 2 trophies straight after one another, he eclipses Tommy Wright as being St Johnstone's best ever manager.
Probably anything Tommy Wright's ever done.
Yeah, exactly. He will become the main man up there, and rightfully so. He'll deserve it. What?
He's basically shat in his kettle.
Yeah, he said, "Well, you've won this, and I've done it more." It's the equivalent of taking a dump in someone's cornflakes.
Yours are turning up for the book. Crystal Palace are winning 1-0 against Leicester.
Really? Who scored?
Zaha.
Leicester said about that.
Zaha.
Yeah. What's this about Stevie's connections to Dubai? What's that about?
I'm leaving for oil money. I'm leaving past the mic.
Is that right? Aye.
I'll get
I'll
back
check
to
it
it.
out.
Wanna be Stevie, yeah? Here we go.
What's it? The Stream Super Leagues. It's like Master Mike's been invited to the Stream Super League with AFTV and Mark Goldbridge and that.
Since we're talking about people signing and leaving places, Gogsy, you've got bad news, I think, mate.
What?
Bad news about Pastor Mike, about a new long-term signing.
Aye, Stefan signed for a long term.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, there you go. That's the big news.
That is a big news. People can hear me talk nonsense.
Yeah, aye.
You did it on this part of the boardroom, Gogsy. No, I'm kidding on. Welcome aboard, Stefan. It is good to have you.
Aye.
Yeah, we've made some good signings over the last couple of months.
I'm actually looking forward to Stefan being on a lot more, because it means we can butt heads, because we did it on a weekly basis. So it's brilliant.
Do you know what I've noticed, Stevie? Is we're not butting heads as much as we used to. I think you've came around and started.
No, I was just about to say, I think you've actually realised what football is, Stefan. You don't understand the game. It's a bit weird. Nah, I'm kidding on.
No, I think it's the other way
Green
around.
tinted glasses on that time,
no. Yeah, I think anyone will tell you. I've never seen. Oh God, can't even get out green tinted specs on. I call it as I see it. I don't see much things very well, but I certainly call it as I see it.
Joseph says, welcome to Pass the Mic, Chief.
Good team, mate.
From the Chief.
Oh,
Ban
there's
him.
another Chief. Oh, fuck me.
Chief
Ban
rising
him,
through the
Gogsy.
ashes.
Aye, so Stefan's part of the team now. Now he's calling this shot.
He gets to dish out banning, so please do it. This is Stefan's first ban issued to Joseph Cole.
That'll teach him to watch his tone in future. Gotta do that. See when your dog takes a big dump in the carpet, you've got to make it know who's boss. Mine has never done that, by the way, but
Just get this. I mean, you fucking Stefan shoving Josie's nose and Joseph knows it in there. Who's the boss? Who's the boss?
Oh, it got to be.
That's a penalty. That's a
Oh,
penalty.
surely, come on, Ray.
I wouldn't know because my stream's frozen.
I know. I'm about 45 minutes.
Let's see the replay. I'll
I
tell
need
you.
to see the replay here, boys.
Aye,
I'll let
Stevie,
you
that's a
have it.
penalty for me, mate. That's a penalty for me, eh?
Oh, he's not giving it.
He's got the ball. He's got the ball. He's got the
I
ball.
get to have a conversation about the inconsistencies of
But the only
refereeing
reason he's
here.
got the ball is because he went
Fight,
for the man.
fight.
On the replay, I think he's got the ball.
No, that's never a penalty. That's a correct
Thank
decision,
you.
Don Robertson.
Thank you.
I want to see the angle behind the goal, eh?
I think he just got the ball first.
The resident,
I assume I'm just the way to see
the
it.
resident referee in the chat can't call anything until he's actually seen it.
Yes, Alex, I would imagine we will be doing live streaming for the Euros.
Yes, we will make appropriate announcements when the time comes.
Let's see this replay here, boys. So, no, that's a great tackle for me. I think
I've just watched it there, like in real time, and I think I can see where Cammy's coming from, like when you watch
think
it
he's got
from
the
like
ball
that
there.
angle. But yeah, I'm just the way to watch the replay.
The referee's in a fantastic position there.
Mm-hmm.
At least I
Yeah,
don't.
he's won the ball, yeah, but I can see where Cammy was coming from.
I'm glad we
There's been
don't
too
have
many
to have
tackles.
this
That's what I'm saying.
conversation.
Like, too many
Yes,
tackles this season where tackling behind the guy to get to the ball and taking out the player. That's the whole problem. You've taken out the guy to get the ball. So how's that a good tackle?
Yeah, there's far too much inconsistency with it. That's the issue.
Hey,
Why are you
that's
two-
my line.
What are you two laughing at?
Logan's comment, man.
Logan's comment.
No comment. A gentleman
Probably.
tells.
For us, I'm
I
calling
won't
Coby.
answer that. If you watch wrestling, I'll just answer it this way.
Shut up. Cheers to Blair McKinnon for the £1.99 donation.
£1.99, very good, very cheap.
Can you be doing that, Tommy?
You can't be saying that.
Can you be doing that?
Pay for a pack of condoms for you.
Sheriffy.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not reading the comment section.
I think he's impersonating that £1 fish guy.
Aye, something like that anyway. Aye.
Yeah. He went on Britain's Got Talent once, did he know?
He did, aye. That's right.
Have a look.
What a guy.
Adam Simmons says, Jordan Roberts, do you want to keep him at the well? Well, he's currently injured.
Yes.
I think he's too injury prone to take a punt on.
I mean, he's played all right for us.
Is he out of contract at the end of the season at Hearts?
I think so.
I'd imagine so.
I'd probably take him if he was for nothing, but I certainly wouldn't be paying for him.
No, I wouldn't pay a fee for him.
Jesus, this comment section, man.
Oh.
Daniel MC with more pipes and Scottish gas. Jesus.
Yeah.
This is good.
It's a 2-year deal at Hearts. Nah, we won't be getting Jordan Roberts in.
You might get him on loan again.
Or Hearts might just terminate his contract because Hearts just think he's
Yeah,
absolute
aye,
right.
that's true, actually. Oh,
If that's the case, then I don't see why we can't go for him.
tell you, SPL's going to be mad next season. It's going to be so tight.
Is
I'm worried for us, to be honest.
Cammy, I said that earlier on. I think Livy could be struggling next season.
Yeah, I think what the problem is, other teams are taking to what we've done over the last few years, taking players from Championship, League One, trying to improve them. Where you got guys at Queen of the South. If Aberdeen come in, the guy's probably going to take more money now than take a punt on Livy.
Yeah.
So it's just the way it is. I think a lot of teams in Championship as well are paying just as much money, which is quite sad.
I mean, you think about it, like you've got. Let's go through the teams. Like Hamilton, they look like they're going down now, eh? So, but let's say Hamilton go down, right? You've got John Hughes, who'll get a whole summer to rebuild the squad, and John Hughes is no mug to the league. You've got Kelly, who's Tommy Wright's going to rebuild that squad. Motherwell are going to get rebuilt by Graham Alexander. You just don't fancy any of these teams to go down, really. And I don't know. As you said, there's not really that much of a pool to go to Livy at the moment.
Not like before. Not like at the season we had with Dykes and that when it got curtailed.
Yeah,
that was a miracle, The 15 game unbeaten run was a miracle, to be honest with you.
It's hard to see. Hard to see where you are gonna like get points from, really, because like even St Mirren, take St Mirren for example. Do you think they're going to go down next season?
They're spending a lot of money at the moment.
Yeah,
I think St Mirren in the same way they were before when they were in the Premiership. They've got to a certain level, got guys in that have not quite performed for them or not been available from injuries, and I think they've kind of reap what you sow kind of thing. Spend the money, COVID, etc. So. Yeah.
That's the thing. Somebody's got to go down, regardless. So, like, I worry for Livy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh wow, Pfeiffer.
No, somebody quit something after winning. That's good.
That's what I was reacting to. But thank you to Joseph Coyle for the £5 donation. I really appreciate that. That'll be going towards the runnings of the channel. Really appreciate that.
Hearts up back. Livy will get points. You're no far off there, John, mate. Well done. Another 5-0 pumping at home. That'll do me nicely.
Aye. I think Aberdeen.
I actually wouldn't mind getting. Sorry, I wouldn't even mind going back in the Championship, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
I've said this before. See, if they bring VAR into the top flight of Scottish football, I'll quite happily sit in the Championship for the rest of eternity.
Yeah. Yeah, you're saying about Aberdeen there. Yeah, Aberdeen's another one that needs.
But
they just need to get all the.
Think they're going to go down though. That's the thing. Like, I don't think that they're not going to be great, but I don't think they're going to go down.
Who thought Hearts were going to go down?
True. I don't know.
That's twice in 5-6 years. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I understand the first time was because they were financial and all that kind of stuff, but that time there was their own doing, eh?
Yeah. I think the two teams that are going to struggle next season are Livy and Aberdeen.
Yeah,
but time will tell. Time will tell. I'll probably be.
I think Hearts may be the same though. I think Hearts may be the same if they don't get recruitment right. Because if they go up the now with that team they're playing the now, no chance.
I don't know. Robbie Nielsen's he's kind of like a steady Eddie manager, isn't he? He's just like he doesn't do anything spectacular, but he just somehow gets results.
For a league title this season, though, it's been very, very underwhelming.
What was the crack with that trophy lifting, by the way? What was that all about?
No, I've not seen it.
They may as well have just not even lifted it. They may as well just have got the trophy, walked in the tunnel.
You've not seen it. It's the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever seen.
I didn't watch it purposely because
they done it so they could stand against the SPFL and all this kind of shit.
Right.
And that was it.
Yeah, well, I know that, but I didn't actually see the footage of them lifting the trophy.
I know, but what?
Mate, it's so embarrassing.
What they done though was what they were going to do. Like they said they weren't going to celebrate and all this kind of stuff. They said Stephen Naismith was going to lift the trophy, and that was it. And then they were going to walk off.
But thing is, see if there were actually fans in the ground, I reckon the fans would have been booing the trophy lift.
Oh, what a statement.
Aye. Tell you what's still tight is League One. League One's tight as anything.
League One's interesting. I've done a wee segment on my podcast that was doing last week.
Really tight at the moment, eh?
Particle.
I think it's Falkirk really fucked up again, like.
Aye, because they got beat by Cove a couple of weeks ago, didn't they? And,
That's pleasing.
They've not won a game the whole April, eh?
And then the Gaffer's away now as well, as you know.
Yeah, they both got relieved of their duties. Yes, McCracken and Lee Miller.
It was 12 days after they were given Manager of the Month.
Mental.
They both given Manager of the Month. We're doing a great job. We're top of the league. Yeah, you know.
That epitomises modern day football, though.
No, it's peak Scottish football.
It's not just Scottish football. That just epitomises modern
FC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah. They picked up the trophy and walked away. Cheers for that, John.
It's very underwhelming.
Yeah.
What you going to say on the second half, Stefan? Underwhelming?
I will. The second half and Hearts trophy celebration.
Yeah. So it's 3 games to go in League One, and Falkirk have got to play Partick Thistle.
Yeah, they played Cove just
and let's not rule out Cove Rangers either.
Yeah,
I want to say
they drew at the weekend, didn't they?
I drew with Falkirk.
Yeah.
Cove Rangers have got Partick Thistle tomorrow. So they all still play each other essentially.
But there you go. For example, you're talking about games. You know, you talk about these kind of games in League One, League Championship. It's even more exciting than it is in the Premier League. You know.
Yeah.
Even I'm getting more excited about League One to see who comes up from that way, and even the Championship way. I want Rafe to come up. I want somewhere different to go.
Aye. Yeah, I agree.
I want Cove to win that league. Honestly.
Yeah, everybody loves an underdog story.
Queen's Park will be an interesting one to watch.
They've chucked so much money into it, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well,
and even Kelty.
Yeah. They still don't know what they're doing, though, do they? Them and Bora are training for a game that might never happen or something.
They're spending $2,000 a week on testing, eh?
Aye.
Oh, good save.
Oh, what a save that was, by the way.
To be fair, though, that's not a lot of money for Kelty.
No, but what they were saying is they're going to spend all this money on the testing. Okay, yeah, they're getting money funded for them, but they might not even play the game.
For potentially nothing, aye.
Unstar says, after I'm finished my 5k a day for North Sound on 14th of May, I'll have legs like Ronaldo or Mo Farah. So proud I've hit my £400 target. It's a good cause. Thank you. Thanks for telling us that, mate. Well done on your achievement.
Mate. Well done, mate.
Well done.
Aye, well done, pal.
Sean Pierce says, I'd love to see Kelty Hearts put Brecon City down. Brecon are just...
Brecon are at it, man. I done a segment in the podcast as well about
it's a boy for Brecon not on the board.
Yeah, well, this is the story about it. It's went under the radar about this. He left it. He's meant to be the representative for League One, League Two, right? So how can a guy that's sitting bottom of the league for 2 seasons be your top representative? So if the SPFL say anything to change anything, and he's sitting bottom of the league, what do you think he's going to do? Yeah, null and void it. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, you know, to save his own team. It's a joke.
They were lucky last season, that they got out of it last season, especially when the fact that they relegated like Hearts and Partick Thistle and that. So
Stranraer's another one. They took it on the chin quite well.
Yeah. Aye, because they were as good as gone anyway, but no.
Aye.
I think they were I don't think they were too bothered because they knew they were going down anyway.
Aye,
they were getting form though as well.
Yeah.
They couldn't afford to basically compete with the courts, so that's why they pulled out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It doesn't really affect Stranraer as much as it affected like Hearts and Partick Thistle, though, I don't think. But
absolutely.
I've seen that save, by the way. That's a good save, like.
Here we go. Talk about subs.
Colin Quainer coming on.
Yeah, Colin Quainer and Ethan Erahon So a kind of defender,
Carlos
fucking
Cuellar.
fielder. Yeah.
And it's Dennis going off and Erwin.
Oh no, that's Colin Quainer. He was
Quainer.
my football manager legend from earlier on this season. Let's see. Corner swung in and it's away. I know I'm still miles behind, but we've got half an hour left of the game. Do we think anything's actually going to happen?
No.
Or is it going to be 2-1?
I think this
I
is
think
going to go 2 each.
Yeah, I think that as well. I think Kelly's held off too much now, and after the St Mirren's goal was also a mistake. So who's to say that not going to be another mistake? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think each side has a mistake in them. Again,
It's, I can see Kelly seeing it out. So Mirren haven't done anything second half.
Well, here's hoping, because I'm not really interested in going to another game in extra time.
I
No,
know.
either am Hey, going on about Callum Davison again, right? See if he does do the double, right? See
Yeah.
next season, expectations are going to be ridiculous.
Aye, through the
Like,
roof, mate. Aye, I know.
You know, I think that's what the problem with Livy is. We done that well last season, and
Yeah.
finished because also it got finished when it finished. That was at 5th place, whatever. But this season, it's
also-
like didn't go on that run. Probably be sitting bottom of the league, to be honest.
Also, just remember, if St Johnstone win the Scottish Cup, I think they're guaranteed 8 European matches.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they
Which
are.
is
Yeah, you're
absolutely-
guaranteed Europe.
I know, but it's not just Europe; it's 8 European matches, because even if they get beat in the playoff,
Oh no, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. That's what I'm saying. They're
that
actually
is
in Europe,
absolutely
not
bizarre.
qualifying.
So they're actually in
So
like
how
a group
does that
stage.
work?
Because, well, see, you've got the playoff, and if you win that, you're into the Europa League group stage. If you lose that, you're into the Conference League group
That's true.
stage.
Right, okay. So essentially, whoever wins the Scottish Cup is in European competition next season,
Till
Yeah.
Christmas.
regardless.
Christmas.
Yeah.
It's quality.
I know, that's good. That's good to see it. I like
We
that.
had
I
that
like
thing
a lot.
about on the podcast, Goggsy. I remember that, and I'm going like, I can't wait to play teams in Serie C. It's going to be amazing.
Aye, but it's not going to be teams from the Serie C.
Here, Cammy, it's the experience, mate.
Oh man,
I just
that was brilliant.
that's just made me even more gutted about Motherwell now. I would have, honestly, I would have loved that. And obviously, there's no guarantee that we would have been on to win it if we did get to the semi-final. But
the chance would have been there.
you fancy your chances with the teams left.
Because the fact we've beaten every team that's going to have been in the semi-final anyway, so we'd have had a chance.
Aye.
What do you
What do
think?
you think about
Do you think Dundee United St Johnstone final, maybe? I don't know. Depends
Depends
what
on
comes
the
out in the
draw.
draw, I suppose. But
Aye,
that's
the draw
true.
fourth will
Oh
be
God!
tonight.
So I've got extra time and then we've got
extra
the draw
time
after it.
penalties and the draw.
Aye. Goodness.
Oh,
See
God.
that for George Oakley then? Is that a red card for you guys?
Nah.
I've seen about 3 minutes.
I'm just about. I
Oh,
just
well,
missed
you know
it
it.
there, and I don't know what happened.
You let me know, Stefan.
I'll let you know.
I'm going to rewind it. I'm going to have a wee look at it again.
There was one like that earlier as well from somebody.
No, I don't think that's a red card.
Let's have a
It
look.
was Erwin earlier on did something like no, that's not a red card.
No, trust
If that's
me.
a red card, how the fuck is Kyle Lafferty not off every week?
Nah, I think he's looking at the ball.
Nah, that's a yellow card at most.
Remember Gary Irvin got sent off in a Dundee derby for doing that.
I don't think that's even a booking, to be honest, boys. He's looking straight at the ball. There's no intent there.
West
Are
Ham
you-
equalised against Palace.
Are we actually
Excellent.
going to get through a stream where I don't have to have a conversation about the inconsistency of refereeing?
Aye, it's a
I'm
joke.
bringing it up.
It's an absolute joke.
I'm quite happy.
Like you look at down south as well. Down south's an absolute disgrace just now as well.
She's a Newcastle
about
fan.
that today.
She's a Newcastle fan. Can I just pick up a gripe about that goal against Liverpool that was chalked off a handball? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but I heard
I
about
haven't.
it. But the best part was the
Something
fact
I
he just went
get
up
out
and
of the way.
scored anyway.
Oh, it was brilliant. I was going mental, mate. I was going absolutely mental.
It's the Valbuena one that they're talking about today on TalkSport that really caught everyone's eye. Is the fact that he's in no intent to hurt the guy. You know, he's trying to put his foot down on the ground. That's it. He's no maliciously went in for intent or nothing like that. And it's been blown out of proportion by VAR, and the referee sent him off because he's went and had a replay of it.
VAR's shit.
Oh,
VAR is absolute shit.
Davey, what do you think of that one?
It was a chance, mate. It was a chance. He probably might feel what he should have hit the target, maybe. But
Aye.
good effort nonetheless.
Aye,
They talk about this Super League killing football. Bloody VAR's already done that.
Aye.
What is it with people saying that this would kill football and all that? Football's already dead. The soul has been ripped out of football for years, and it was thanks to all the money that was plundered into the English Premier League that made football dead. So it's been dead for ages.
Yeah, I saw a tweet. I saw a tweet when obviously this whole Super League thing was coming about, and I'll see if I can find it. Here we go. This is it. It was obviously the Super League had been talked about, and it's like football is dead. Quotation marks. Say 20-year-olds from Inverness, Perth, and Dumfries who have never acknowledged the local clubs that play 5 miles from their house.
I like that.
Yeah,
that sums it up.
Also, glorious. Imagine the scenes if Rangers make the UCL groups and Celtic don't make the UEL.
I wonder who he supports.
But the thing is, that's just such a narrow-minded approach. You should be wanting Celtic to make the group stages because it only benefits Scottish football.
See, the thing is Rangers have an easy road to the Champions League that Celtic have had the last couple of years. They have the Champions route. They will face lesser opposition. I think Rangers in Europe have been great. I think they're well versed to do it. But there are sometimes you come up against these little unknown sides that can give you a game when you're not expecting it. I don't expect Celtic to get into the Europa League. I know they can go into the qualification for the Champions League. I don't think they will make it because it's a harder passageway. I would be happy if they get into the Europa League, but I think that's a minimum. I think getting into the Conference League would be an embarrassment.
You certainly see.
But
I think Stefan, if Celtic get knocked out of the Champions League qualifiers, they get dropped down to the Conference League. The Conference League is the parachute from both the Europa League and the Champions League.
All right, okay. I thought it was they drop the parachute to the Europa League. I thought
that's what I thought as well. But they've completely streamlined the Europa League.
Right. Okay.
So the Conference League is basically the Europa League too.
You know what? Do you know what? Any extra European competition, I'm well up for. Like,
me too.
I think they should bring back the nationwide cup. Like, you know, that I can't mind what it was called.
Intertoto.
Yeah, the one where the English teams could play.
The Anglo-Scottish Cup.
They should bring that back too.
Would you so see on that as a talking point? Do you know how you get kind of the Brexit Cup, the Carabao Cup, and kind of the lesser cup out of the two?
Yeah.
How would you feel about scrapping them for both leagues and just having like an Anglo-Scottish Cup take its place?
Oh, yeah. I would love that.
I'd be up for that. Yeah.
I would do that. I think, and I know that I get the argument that English teams would play lesser sides, but it's the away days that you would get out it.
Aye, I know. In terms of a financial thing for Scottish football, that could be good. That could be really, really good.
It's not just that though.
Could you imagine Forfar drawing Man City?
Forfar would take more fans to the Etihad than Man City would.
Brilliant.
Could you imagine like the whole of Scottish football's heading down to the Etihad just to support Forfar?
Or like Arbroath versus Man City, Dick Campbell versus Pep Guardiola.
Oh my god, honestly.
Brilliant.
Oh, that honestly, that would just be some sight.
Can I make a point, guys, that I made on the radio yesterday about the Super League and this British Super League that they were talking about?
Were you on the
What
radio
about-
yesterday, Stevie?
But did I not mention it, Stefan? I forgot to tell you.
I think I've heard that, like.
Aye. No, it's just because I made the same point that I'm about to make in case anybody's already heard it. But no, what about the hypocrisy from managers like Davy Moyes doing there, and other people who come out slating the Super League, but then hear about this British Super League, and all of a sudden, because it benefits English football, they're all for it.
Yeah, that is hypocrisy, mate.
And
It's a joke.
can I just say that a British league, it's only going to be made up of the majority, about 80% will be English teams anyway.
Yeah, it's a joke, mate.
It's an idea that doesn't benefit Scottish football, and if there's any detriment to Scottish football, I'm not interested in it.
See, actually, League Cup here. I like the League Cup, how they changed it. I think it's a great thing. Group stages,
Yeah,
knockout
I
football before when it finishes in January, February time. Brilliant, man. I like it. Just obviously this season it's been a bit different, but I like the idea of thinking like that.
I hope
you
they
could
keep it.
tie something up, but I don't know.
I hope they keep it to the format that it has been over the last couple of years, where the final gets played in December, because I prefer that.
Yeah, that's what they should do for like the Anglo Scottish Cup. It's like group stages. That'd be quality.
Oh man, that'd be fucking tremendous.
Man City, like Peterborough, Forfar.
And throw in the Welsh teams as well. Fuck it. I know.
Yeah, that'd be great pre-season, by the way. That'd be amazing, eh?
Irish and Northern Irish as well.
Yeah. Why not? And then you can bring in Rosenborg from Norway.
That's what I'm saying. The teams that are playing do it like they do at the moment, where all the bigger teams don't come in until later on.
I don't see why not. Cove Rangers making a travel to making a
Cove Rangers v Plymouth. Or Elgin v Plymouth, like a 12-hour journey.
Fucking bad.
And a two-legged tie.
You know what I mean? Going all the way up there and doing. Oh fuck that.
And a two-legged tie, imagine.
I just think it'd be really good. Oh, good chance for Oakley there just over the back.
I think Greg Kilty, quite a decent player, eh?
Aye, he's not bad.
He's alright.
He's looking quite decent this game. Seems quite.
Yeah, I think every Killy attack seems to be going through him.
Yeah.
Blaine McKenna says, if Rangers and Celtic were to go down south, I'd feel bad for most teams. No Dundee United, but they can take a flag focus to themselves. All right, then. I mean, for me, it would actually open up the competition in Scottish football.
I think the big issue with that is there's so many teams.
That's a penalty for me.
I thought so. I thought that was a penalty. I was surprised that
this game is far from done.
And there was no really any appeal for the players either, Stefan. That surprised me. There wasn't.
I'll wait till it goes to replay, but I'm pretty sure that should be a penalty. I get to say my line. BBC.
Oh, by the way, I tell you what, see the past 5 minutes, Richard Tate's put about 3 great deliveries into the box.
That was a surprising move when he left Motherwell.
Bored of it.
It was the money, mate.
Yeah, what actually happened? Did anything happen behind the scenes?
We offered him a contract pre-COVID, and then we had to lessen the offer because of what happened with COVID, and then he said basically that he can go and get more money at St Mirren, and that's why he ended up there. So,
all right, fair enough.
You can't really grudge him, mate. It's like
I mean, he served his time at Motherwell. He had 4 years.
I thought it was fantastic, to be honest. I loved him.
Yeah. Every time I've seen him against Livy, he was bang on, eh?
He was my favourite player at that team. No longer anymore.
See, the referee indicated about Malumbu being
I think you need to delete that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Get that guy banned forever.
Right, yeah.
Get that away. Get it default.
It
How
was
what
not,
did he say?
it was not
We
glorious.
can't
I don't
repeat
want-
what
No,
he
I
said.
didn't-
I can't
cannot-
repeat what he said.
Somebody put that in the private chat, I didn't see.
I'll put it in there.
Mhm. It was not a glorious
I
call.
wouldn't even put it in the private chat. It's fucking disgusting.
No, I wouldn't even do it either. Just there's one word for it, and it's
Mm. That's Malumbu cramp.
crap. You mean?
No, cramped.
No, he's crap. You mean?
He's pulled up cramp. Yeah.
I know.
What
I
are
know
you
he's
trying
pulled
to
up
say?
crap.
All right, Hamza, how's it going, mate?
Could you imagine? Yeah, like going on this Hugh and Stars comment here. Could you imagine like a Rangers Millwall game?
Oh no!
That would be absolute carnage.
That's just the staunch derby, innit?
Or Rangers
man.
Portsmouth.
Aye.
Goodness.
Rangers Chelsea.
I'd definitely be up for a Motherwell West Ham matchup, says David Heitman. Where's the beaker? I don't know where the beaker is.
Blair McKinnon, here.
Mhm.
It's always the small minority of supporters that ruin it for everybody else.
Absolutely.
He's not a human. Yeah, he's not a human being. This guy, he's a wanker.
So we've got 14 minutes. I have got 14
I'll
minutes
just
left.
I'll send it to you privately, Stefan.
Aye, that's fine, mate. It was what I think it could have been then, aye. Yeah, well, disgraceful.
Mhm.
One thing you got to think about with the European spots, right? Rangers Celtic getting the Champions League. Just say hypothetically, when you've
No,
got
they will.
say whoever wins the Scottish Cup automatically in Europe. Then imagine Hibs and Aberdeen getting through as well. 5 teams. That would be outstanding, eh? I think that would change Scottish football like for a long time, eh? The amount of money and revenue you get for it's unbelievable.
Do you remember when we had 6 teams in Europe once?
No.
Oh, Christ, I can remember Aberdeen playing Bayern Munich in the UEFA Cup.
That was good. I remember that.
It was the season Falkirk got knocked out by Vaduz.
Oh, they get knocked out. Aye, that's right.
I think Queen of the South played North Zealand of Denmark.
Yes. I remember travelling home from somewhere on the radio or something about it. I can't remember what it was. But mental, man. All these small teams and that, they've all been places, eh?
I just wish a Scottish team would do really, really well in Europe.
Mm.
This is the best opportunity this season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Hibs have got a big owner. Aberdeen's, I don't know. It depends who they bring in. They could probably do it, no problem, if they really put their mind to it.
Plenty of money,
you know?
Aberdeen. That's for sure.
Yeah. You got to look at the Scottish Cup. You're in Europe anyway, so you probably try and win that as much as possible, obviously. Rangers Celtic, self-explanatory, really. They just need to get their finger at the arses and go for it.
Mm.
Do you know what? I'll be glad to see. I'll be glad to see the back of club football this season, though. Look forward to the Euros.
Yeah,
I cannot wait for the Euros, man.
I look forward to be sitting in New York City.
This season has been an absolute, no offence, Goggsy, because I've enjoyed every moment and passed the mic, but it has been a bit of a slog.
No, it has been. I'm agreeing with you.
It's been no fans and grounds, and it's just been absolute torture.
What did you think about the fans in the League Cup final?
Good to see.
It was actually quite decent, wasn't it?
Yeah, good to see. At least it provided some form of atmosphere, you know.
The thing is, Ross, this was only a next best thing. Past night. It was only
at least we've done all right out of it, though. But I think everybody wants fans back. Let's be honest here. Everybody wants to
Absolutely.
go back to the games, and yeah, it's just
They're
a
saying
bit
2,000
soul-destroying. This
fans
is all
every
going on.
ground. That's the max. 2,000 at the start.
Yeah.
Which is what's the point then? You know, most teams are averaging about 4,000 or 5,000. Some teams, you know, it's like, what are you going to tell? You're going to put your name in a hat and hope
See,
for
to be
your luck.
honest with you, Cammy,
It'll be
I
the
would
people.
take
It'll
that.
be the people that bought their season tickets quickest. That's how they'll do
Yeah,
it.
that's another thing. Yeah, of course. But
Yeah. Hey, can I
saying,
just
Stephen?
say something? I feel like Graham Souness here.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry.
Can I just say something here? How the hell did Thogden get a ticket for that game yesterday?
You know why? Because Thogden is well known, and Thogden has 500,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I know, mate, but like at the end of the day, I've got nothing against the guy. But how did he manage to get a ticket? Why is he deprived a Man City or a Tottenham fan of a ticket?
Because no, it wouldn't have been a Man City or Tottenham ticket. It would have been a media pass that he'd have got.
That's right. Aye, it would have been something like that. Eh?
It's the same. It's the same situation as when I got into the Old Firm League Cup final. I was offered tickets from Mitre, and like people were commenting and tweeting me saying, "Oh, you should have got a ticket, etc." But I was invited. Therefore,
but what I'm saying is, though, is he included in that 4,000?
I don't think he would have been included in that 4,000.
Right. Okay, but that's all right then. That's fine. But
well, let's say it was though, and then your point stands then, Roscoe.
Are you trying to cause beef with?
I'm not trying to cause beef. I'm not trying to cause beef. I like Thogden's videos. I just don't know how he ended up managing doing it. That's all.
I like some of his content, some of his videos.
To be fair, he talks up the Scottish game, so I do respect him for that.
Yeah, I respect that as well. Anyone that wants to talk up the Scottish game.
Yeah. That's why this is controversial as hell. I love Chris Sutton. I think at least Chris Sutton actually talks up the game.
Don't get Stefan started.
He's a great striker, great guy, comes across really well. He talks up the Scottish game, so yeah. Love it.
Can hell Robertson's going off his tits, man.
That St Mirren goalie looks the spit as Xander Clark, by the way.
It's Jack Hannigan.
Oh, what a goal!
Oh, for
it's a 2.
It's a goal.
Extra time looming. Extra time is looming.
For sake, man.
It's Joe Shaughnessy.
Bar one has ended in extra time. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. Great goal, right?
Ball in the box, man.
I don't
Great
believe
ball in the box. I think it's Dermis.
Oh, quality, man.
Honestly,
It was coming, though. Let's be honest, it was coming.
We go again.
Boys, I'm sorry. I should have left.
Oh, God.
This is just for Stefan. So I need to tell Stefan the origin of that, right? We were talking about just when go on, you just going a bit first. Ross, you just going
if you go to a football ground and one of the opposition fans goes like this, it's like the ultimate shithousery.
Yeah.
So we spent the whole stream doing that.
Extra time.
So anytime somebody would be upset or gutted by a happening in the stream, we just start doing this.
No, I like that. I'm sorry, but I don't.
Shaughnessy, is it?
In the stall.
Tell you what, St Mirren on the attack here.
Come on, St Mirren, win it or somebody win it.
Come on,
St Mirren. Come on, St Mirren.
It's the pause.
St Mirren. I think this was before you came on the streams. We spoke about that at least once a week. That intro. It's like that iconic Sky Sports intro.
That was the best intro.
Come on, St Mirren. Hearts.
Hey, Toasted!
Come on,
Graham Caldwell says, "Get in there, you dancer."
Oh, almost 3-2 to St Mirren. Marcus Fraser.
You see that then?
By the post.
Graham Caldwell, he's a
That's a
body,
great
isn't he?
He's unlucky there.
Where's that guy? Is it Robbie Nelson or whatever? He's a St Mirren fan, is he not?
He's not been here for a while, or not been
not?
here today, I don't
Who,
think.
who just likes it, Robbie Nielsen?
He's a B-Tech Robbie Nelson. A bootlegger.
Nah, he's probably better than Robbie Nielsen, let's be honest. So many people are like saying Robbie Nielsen's going to go to Dundee just to get him promoted. I would not have him. Like, honestly, would not have him.
Here's a shout for you. What about Derek McInnes? The fact he's open to offer.
Derek McInnes would never come to Dundee.
No.
No.
He's
I'm
too.
not.
He's...
What about Dundee?
All right, who are you on about then?
Is anybody? He came out and said, "I'll be open to offers."
I think if Mellon goes for United, he'll go there.
There's a good few managers out there, then, aren't there?
Yeah, Alex Neil's a big name.
Alex Neil, McInnes, Robinson.
Yeah.
I think Alex Neil could get another job in the Championship in England.
Yeah.
Oh, I got shafted from Norwich, like, in my opinion.
To be honest, I think Aberdeen were mad not to go for him.
Yeah.
But hey ho.
Maybe he settled down south though, nobody knows, eh?
Yeah, well fair comment. Yeah, nobody knows what. And that it looked like they were pretty much set on Glass from the outset as well.
Yeah.
So
2 seconds.
Give me a goal, St Mirren. Come on.
Come on, St Mirren.
Lord Kelly, I don't care at this point. I just don't want to go to extra time.
What a name that's just been blocked there.
Oh my god. I bet there's somebody for the BBC watching, probably sitting there. If only we had done the same.
Oh,
Was it?
yeah. There's some good up and coming managers just now as well. The other one that's actually available is that boy Peter Grant, the one that's just been walked for Alloa. That's another one.
Aye.
I know he got relegated this season, but he's done a great job at Alloa over the years.
Mm-hmm. I think if you keep a club that's part-time up in a full-time division for anyone, I think you've done a good job.
Yeah. I think he obviously got relegated. And I don't think the club... did he not walk? I don't think the club sacked him. I think he walked. So
Daniel MC says Gerrard will be available come October. We'll see.
It's a bullshit.
What is this? Daniel Leslie, Goggsy, who's better, Stevie or France?
I'm not good. That doesn't deserve man. Stevie and Fraz are two different.
It's like picking which child you prefer.
I know, like, come on.
Imagine asking that like to Robbie to AFTV, like Robbie, who do you prefer, DT or Troops?
Oh dear. Roscoe, if Alloa had signed Innes Cameron at the start of the season, they'd have had a chance.
Don't know who Innes Cameron is, so.
Boyd plays up front for them.
He missed! Oh my god!
Ewan Star says, feel sorry for you lads having to do overtime again if it goes to extra time. 3 out of the 4 quarterfinals.
Hell, man.
Going to extra time and potentially penalties.
Aberdeen United, wasn't it?
I'm not going to have any time for them.
You can just tell this game's going to penalties, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we've got the draw after.
We don't hear the 11 o'clock, boys.
We'll be live for about 3.5 minutes.
Oh my days.
I wish I still had my visa forms to fill out because it's more entertaining than this.
Yeah. Graham, let's not forget Paul Hartley as well. It's a nice wee. It's a good wee club for It's a good wee club to kind of.
Go on, please. Pick him out. Oh!
What a shit ball that was, by the way.
Oh my god!
Holy
You're right,
shit.
Stevie.
It's just
Fucking
the way
the
it
wing, man.
off.
Two guys in the box.
Oh
Oh my god!
my god!
I
That's so
can't believe
bizarre.
it. This game is going to extra time.
It's like Gary Neville. At the
There were no cut off routes, just on a dodgy pass in the middle of it.
Do you know something? Speaking about Paul Hartley, I think Paul Hartley could actually end up getting a full-time job again at some point. He's done a great job at Cove Rangers.
Absolutely.
Pass it to him.
Blair McKinnon says, let's not forget Rangers here. We brought in up-and-coming Pedro Caixinha.
And what was that guy? Paul Le Guin and who else?
Advocate.
Don't forget that when the dog barks, the caravan keeps moving.
Here we go. Chris Buck, 37 years old.
Steps up
Bash.
to take the first penalty in the shootout.
Oh my god!
Imagine if Jack Anik takes inspiration from last night with his twin brother Xander. He goes up in the 120th minute for a header.
It's a free kick right on the edge of the box.
No,
Right
right
on the box. 35 years out.
30 yards we go.
That's definitely on the edge of the box.
That is for the guys that are in St Mirren's team, man. You seen them whip a free kick in. Fuck.
Was that Tishbola that made the challenge there? Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Man. Cynical, very cynical.
How he was worth up in £6 million, I'll never know.
Who?
There's Bola.
What?
Yeah, he went from, I'm sure it was either he went from Aston Villa to Reading or the other way about for £6 million.
Nivea.
Yeah.
Please just produce a 30-yard wonder strike for this.
Is it Kel McAllister saving up here? Because he's probably going to score then.
That is Kyle McAllister and
You've got McGrath.
Oh,
Cash.
right into the wall, man.
No, McGrath.
And the curse of Stefan Carlin strikes again.
Way out my last name, mate.
Don Robinson looks like a guy that works in an office and he's fucking picking on the players because they had a shit day at work.
Stefan, you go and get stalked anyway. I've been stalked by a few people.
That's all right, mate. I'll take it. I was going to say Don Robertson's had a great game today. I don't think he's got anything wrong, to be fair.
He's been very consistent, hasn't he, Stefan?
He has, which is good to see. He's obviously been listening to Pass the Mic and heard my ramblings, so yes.
Stefan's now known as Mr. Consistent.
And with that said, I'm going to go and jump and get a bit of shortbread. I'll be back.
Right.
For the second time this stream, very consistent.
Did it a couple of times yesterday as well.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just munching on a Magnum. Sorry.
I was wondering what it looked like a feast to start with, but then I realised it's ice cream in the middle.
Big almond Magnum.
Oh, good. I like them. Do you all like the Magnums with it's like the double Magnums or whatever they're called?
Yes.
And they've got like a layer of runny chocolate. They've got like a real layer of runny chocolate between the. Nice.
So, Cammy, you've got an almond Magnum. Is that because you're a Livy fan, or is it because you just like it?
Just like it. I do stay in Almondvale, unfortunately. So yeah, I can get that.
Nice. He's got some macaroni ice cream in his freezer.
Oh, that's far.
Oh yeah, dollar meat pies, man. Honest to God. Oh.
It was you that said that earlier. Where do you get these? Where do you get these?
Oh, you get them all about here, man. You get them like Connell's, like a place in Faltus, like a wee bakery and that, man.
Connell's, and Sonnell's.
Are you needing Connell's? Call Connell's Honels for all your Honels.
That's like fucking what do you call it? Pots and pans and nuts and bolts and tools and fancy goods.
That's it. So that not in our broth?
Aye,
Yeah.
it was.
No.
Was it Jamie that was on, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Perfect.
Aye, it must have been aye.
Cammy, have you ever been to Clark's Bakery in Dundee?
No.
Oh, mate, you're missing out. Like,
Have you
it's a
ever been to
24 hour
Stories down Leaf
Twen-
Walk?
Eh?
Stories. It's a bakery down Leaf Walk in Edinburgh.
No, I've never been there.
You can get
So
pies at 6 a.m. after a night
yeah.
out.
Ooh, they have
tremendous.
pie.
Aye.
That was weird me trying to do that clap with that fucking disaster in a Honda. Innit?
We spoke about.
It looks like somebody. It looks like somebody trying to slap a swan. That's what it looks like.
God Almighty.
Oh.
Just one
Clark's
spit.
Bakery, man. It's just 24 hours, and like they have like every type of pie imaginable, but they don't have a doner meat pie.
Other pie, St Johnston actually. Steak and chorizo.
Yeah,
Steak and chorizo, that sounds amazing.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Dundee,
Scotland. It's the 24-hour one. Aye, that's the famous Clark's Bakery of Dundee.
They're
Quality.
24 hours as well, are they?
Yeah, aye, you can just go in at any time. It's in a
That's
weird
the same with
place. Though.
Stories and Leaf.
It's in like an industrial estate, so it's not easy to find, but aye, it is very, very good. And they
I
also
see,
do
so
like they do like burgers and that as well. It's just quality. You can get anything essentially.
See, like if you're on a night out in Edinburgh, man, fuck your McDonald's and all that kind of shit. Get
Aye.
down the Stories, man.
Aye, I'll bear that in mind, man.
I tried.
Aye.
A bit of a walk, not gonna lie, but yeah, it's decent.
Do you know what's funny then? I just seen Goggsy on mute mouthing to talk to just saying, we're doing that, you know how that you have
Yeah.
pies things? You even said something about slapping my spawn. I just looked at brilliant. Tremendous. Watch this, somebody will score right at the start of extra time to wind us up with it. We could have done it in 90 minutes, but no.
It's just kicked off again, by the way.
Hmm. Aye. Yeah, there we go. There we go. A square sausage roll, a fudge donut, and an iron brew after being at the underground. Sounds like the dream.
Oh, man.
It's yeah.
I'll go
Honestly,
on
that
to-
Clark's Bakery man's just a joke. It's so good. I got a mention on Open Goal once.
Oh, aye.
Did it?
Cy Ferry told Kevin Kyle about it. He's like, Kev, you ever heard of Clark's Bakery? He's like, so it's open 24 hours? He's like, no, tell me more.
I just love how big Kev Kyle just plays along with it. It's amazing.
Well,
isn't it?
honestly, Kev Kyle gets a lot of stick. I actually really, really like
I
Kev
like
Kyle. I
him,
think
man.
he's brilliant. I think he's
Aye.
absolutely spot on.
Here we
Joseph
go.
said,
Nicky Kabamba's just stood on Cammy's toe.
speaking of food, I thought you were about to say kebab there. Jesus.
I'm bloody starving now.
I was like, yeah,
man,
I'll finish 2-1, I'll go off and get my supper. And then Joe's
Bloody starving now.
Oh my god. We're
I've
going to
had-
be on this for at least another half hour as well.
Mm.
Come up with day, right? See me all meet up. If that ever going to happen.
Starving.
First
Come
thing we
round
do
to
is
mine.
go on.
Doner meat pies. I'll buy them. My treat.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yes. Nice. Thanks, mate. I rate that.
What's the worst part of you?
I'll do the wee cut dance for you and all at the same time.
Do you need none of that?
Tunnels and salt.
Oh, quality. man. It's so funny though, because see when I say stuff like that, people take it one of two ways. They're either horribly offended or they've taken it like Cammy has, where he's just embraced it. I love that.
Aye.
I rate that a lot.
Brilliant.
Oh. doner meat pies.
Yeah, I've only just seen that Kabamba chance. I'm that far behind.
Yeah, Gogsy, you're at the same point as me.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's why I'm so happy to have Sky
keep
Sky put in last week, man. So much better.
Well, this game's on Council TV, so
Aye, but even in Council TV, I didn't have an aerial, so
Control.
I had to live stream it on my on the laptop every time.
Aye.
so did you tell a lie there and say I have a TV license? Don't worry, you don't have to answer that.
Aye. There's a lot of High Beast Fan TV. There's a lot of Fisher and Donaldsons. I'm pretty sure there's a few of them pretty good. I like Baines as well. Baines is a good radio too.
Believe it or not, there's 2 where I live.
Aye.
Fisher and Donaldson's. Is that on point, is it?
Aye, it's pretty good. Like,
It's all right, aye.
so is good fellows as well. They're good.
Mm-hmm. Salt and chili chips is the proper munch, says James.
Aye, can't go wrong with that. Actually. Yeah.
Nicky Kabamba's going off injured by the looks of it.
Is that the James
Scrunchy
formerly
supper.
known as James Mann?
Yeah, James 109.
Aye.
Scrunchy supper, salt and sauce. Yes.
Aye. I remember for a while I lived in Perth for a wee bit, and I remember they did one of the takeaways there. It was China something, and they did a black pudding munchie box.
Oh,
China.
It was like a limited edition black pudding munchie box. It was unreal, absolutely unreal.
Man.
Wow.
Do you know what pure council munch that I still love? That people like, I think it's like Marmite. Some people love it, some people hate it. I love cheesy
That's
pasta.
it, China. That's it.
I love cheesy pasta.
Aye. They do a lot.
Cheesy
they do a lot.
pasta.
Yeah. All right, Gary Tank Commander.
Oh no, honestly, mate, I could easily do that. I fucking love it. Seen a night out.
It's pretty
I
good.
didn't go to McDonald's or something like that. Fucking right in the cupboard, man. Cheesy pasta, that'll do me like.
Aye.
That and a pint of iron brew. Yes.
Right, James, seeing as you haven't tried black pudding before, go Stornoway black pudding first because that's the best.
Yep.
Joseph Coyle says my dad hated the Blue Lagoon.
It's shit.
They've got one of them in Perth now. I can't
Yeah,
say
got
I've
one
ever
in the
been
centre,
there.
Livingston as well. It
Yeah.
fucking reeks, man.
I don't know. I've never been in it.
Justin Bieber went to the one beside Central Station.
Aye, because they've got a picture of that up in the
Aye.
Perth one, I think.
Yeah, it's not that good,
It did leave a lot to be desired. When I had mine, I had a steak pie and chips
It's pish.
after the Scotland Costa Rica game, so it was a double shite night out.
Aye. So you ventured away from the chicken nuggets that day, Gogsy, did you?
Oh, Tony Macaroni will take over the world.
It was either a steak pie or a full chicken for me. I was like, absolutely not. Imagine that. They probably hadn't even cooked the chicken.
Deep fried pizza
Probably
supper.
sitting in a hutch.
Aye, Pizza Crunch. Pizza Crunch is called.
Oh, just the cheese melting in your mouth.
Honestly, that's the most Scottish thing in the world, by the way. Right, so we've got this Italian pizza, boys. Right, let's just deep fry it.
Let's make it even more unhealthy.
Let's double the calorie count on this.
How much calories do you think we can get this up to?
No, let's see that Marsburg. Yes, that. I'll dip that in the batter as well.
How many folk this week can we give heart disease?
Oh man.
That's a good one for Seanzo.
No, James, you can get Stornoway black pudding in the shops. I'm pretty sure the Co-op do like a big log of it.
I
That's
need
a
to
good
go
one,
to like
Chris.
a fancier kind of shop, Co-op and delis and all that kind of stuff to get the good shit.
That's a good one for Seanzo 94 there. If come on, I could beat Gogs, you need to get Gordon Sawyers on for an interview.
Ruin my fucking happiness.
Every fucking Sunday.
Pick 5 against Dundee.
It's the bit when
That's
they
21
beat Celtic.
goals conceded in 4 fucking games.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Oh,
I
man.
can't believe how long ago that was, by the way.
Oh, that was ages. That was our. I'm pretty sure that was our second season up in the top flight, which was like 2015.
Gordon Sawyers is the true Geordie of Scotland. I'm telling you, just started filming rants in his house. Don't know what he's doing now, man. But,
His ticker's probably gone since.
It's funny. It was like talking about his neighbour as well. His neighbour was raging. He was like, that's that fucking neighbour again.
he's fucking banging. Fuck up, I'm getting a video. Oh man! Did you see the one that was trying to square goal, Neil McCann?
Yes, yeah.
oh,
yeah.
that's brilliant. It was on Sports Scene and everything, man.
It's fucking so Scottish football, honestly.
Mind the playoff between Kelly and Falkirk where he got booted
I
in
rejected for the ground.
because it was actually on television, like they captured it.
Aye, that's right.
Oh, that was
These wee
hilarious.
boys greeting in the corner going, oh, my dad's gone.
No, imagine that was your dad. That's a shame, man.
I know.
I feel sorry for these wee boy, man. His wee boy probably just wants to go and watch the football, and his dad's trying to pick
His
square
dad's
goal.
absolutely hurling abuse at Neil McCann. Oh.
Wee G kept inside. That's what he calls him, Wee G. Wee G. Yeah, I feel sorry
That's
for Wee
nice.
How
G.
did we go from Pizza Crunches to Gordon Sawyers?
Because Seanzo said that. Because Sean said in the comments that if Kelly get beat, Goggsy needs to get Gordon Sawyers on.
Oh, that's right. Aye, yeah.
There's a lot of
Already-
Tony Macaroni on the go here.
I've already spoken to one other Gordon today.
What?
So why not?
Can I ask, what is Tony Macaroni like? Is that actually quite
Shite. Pish.
It's decent,
Terrible.
man.
good? I've
No,
never
it's
been.
not. Cammy, man, it's take the Livingston tap off. No, I'm joking. H to the
Stevie,
loan and all
Stevie,
that. I just
Stevie.
think it's terrible.
Stevie,
Right.
What?
You just gave me the finger.
Well, you know what we say to that,
Oh, penalty.
Kelly?
penalty.
He's not gave it. He's not gave it. Has he gave it? He's gave it.
Aye, it's game
Oh, he's gave it. And he looked him.
Has he given it?
No, I didn't know because my sound's down. The goalie threw the ball. So I was like, play
Oh.
on.
Oh, God.
I don't know if that's a penalty for me.
Who's got the penalty? Because
Kumara.
Oh,
he's got the
that's
ball.
a dubious one, isn't it?
Got the ball, man. Right, Stefan, you there?
I'm still here, mate.
Oh, it's
Oh
never
no,
a
is
penalty.
it a penalty?
Let's
Oh,
see
I don't
here.
know on that angle.
No, he's got the ball there for me.
Right, go Stefan, you're up now with the inconsistency
Right, Stefan,
of
you ready?
referees.
The sheer
Fucking hell, all the players to take a penalty. Ross Millen, the Livy
the
reject.
level of inconsistency refereeing in this
He's
game
done
is
it.
just ridiculous. Unbelievable.
I've still not
Well,
even
you
seen
enjoyed
the
that one.
penalty being given yet.
me neither. This is shocking.
Enjoyed that
He
one
scored
anyway.
that-
Somebody
he
must have
scored
said
that.
something, eh?
Millen 3-2. Oofed. This has actually been a really good game.
It's been brilliant.
Did you know I done this about 20 minutes ago?
Oh, wow. I wouldn't know how to call that in real time, eh?
I'm not sure either.
Never a penalty.
Very soft, in my opinion. Very, very soft.
I'm going to rewind it. I want to see it again.
I've done this 20 minutes.
Yeah. I thought you got the ball.
Oh, that's so tight, by the way. That's one of these ones where it's like...
Just looking now.
Here's a
got the
brilliant
ball.
run.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a brilliant
He's won
run
it to
from
me.
the Kelly
He's won the
player.
ball first. Can you remember
Yeah.
I was saying earlier on, you take the man first to get the ball. He's got the ball first,
Yeah.
then the man.
Yes, yeah, I agree. He's great run by the Kelly boy. I don't know who it was, but it was a brilliant run.
I think it's Holstrup.
Yeah, that was a good run there.
Composed
Yeah.
penalty.
3-2.
Composed.
Another half to go. I still see St Mirren coming back into
Yeah.
this. Eh?
Aye, well, at the end of the day, we've still got 20 minutes to go here.
We still have Stefan on the stream, therefore there is a chance it could go to penalties.
This is true. This is so true.
Good penalty. Do you know what? I'm going back to the takeaways and restaurants and that now. Do you know what Dundee's missing and it's lost over the last couple of years is Jimmy Chung's.
Oh, Jimmy Chung's man was in Stirling,
there.
Edinburgh.
My St Mirren supporting mates just say with 10 men they've been the better team. See when Nicky Kabamba went off, was that named the 10 men then?
Must be.
How Kabamba went off today? Fuck, I didn't even
I
know.
went off into
Get your fingers out,
I'm too
Cammy.
busy talking
what
about
happened,
Dominic Wise and that.
I don't know.
Yeah, look at what the BBC's just put.
I know, 43 minutes plus 57. What's all that about?
5 plus 7.
What's all that about?
I've no idea.
Oliver, where on earth did you go in Dundee? Because Dundee is one of the best nights out going.
Correct.
I'll crack the jokes here, Ross.
I will not take any slander over my.
It's a shithole, but it's pretty decent for a night out, to be fair.
I want to reserve my judgment until I go, but I have heard good things. So
Very good. The student union is class.
Not just that, Gogsy. Like the underground.
That's
place.
Yeah, I like the underground. And I like the other place I went to. Was it? I can't even remember the name. It's been that long since I've been on a night out. I can't even remember the places I've been to.
Well, Fat Sam's in Club Tropicana.
No, Club Tropicana, that's it.
Club TI, it's called Club T now.
Club T's class.
The one in Edinburgh's decent, eh? That's good. That's a good night out. Like,
I ended up going to that Why Not in Edinburgh. I thought it was quite good.
I've heard Why Not.
that's overpriced, man.
That's great. We ended up going on like I think it was like a Tuesday or something like that. So it was student night. So
That's not too bad. Aye.
Tuesday.
Stirling was my night out when I was younger, to be honest, man. Dusk Tuesdays and that, man, was brilliant, eh? Skint Tuesdays was fucking class.
Oliver, I must say I've been on a night out in Newcastle. I must say I prefer Glasgow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't mind the one Scott said about Aberdeen here. I can't remember the name of the nightclub I went to in Aberdeen, but we ended up going after the darts last year.
There's a garage in Aberdeen with the garage.
It wasn't garage, I don't think. I can't mind what it was. What it's called.
I'm
Anyway,
going to put it out there. Blackpool's a good night out.
Have the BBC added on any time for you? Because I've not added on.
No, they've not added on for this.
They're messing up the tickers here. Like 43 minutes plus 57 for that mill and goal.
Unbelievable.
yeah, I mean, I will say for as good as Newcastle seems to be for nights out, I mean it's very expensive.
Yeah, I've heard that.
They pride themselves on being like working class.
Gogsy's been on a night out in Sunderland, as have I.
I prefer Sunderland to Newcastle.
What an absolute dive of a place that is, by the way.
Sunderland is an absolute dive. But I love Sunderland as a night out. It's great.
It is, but it's an absolute dive of a place. So
doesn't matter. Upside Down is a class establishment.
Upside Down. Sorry. The garage is alright, but I'm too old for the garage now.
You'll come back to the garage looking like a pure pervin.
I'm actually getting quite nervous for how long it's taking for nightclubs to open back up as to whether I'll get in one again in my life.
I've not been to Lorenzo's, but I've been to Harlem in Dunfermline.
Is the ref got at half time? There was that Kabamba injury.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna get something to eat at half time. I'm waiting for it.
Right, see since you're like behind me, Ross, I'll tell you when it's half time on my screen.
Right, time, mate. So,
and then you can go.
What? Something will happen now.
Yeah, Harlem's shut now.
Half time, Ross.
Hey, excellent. Right, see you in a
bit. Have you been to Beat Generator Live? I've never heard of it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Not for the first time.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to make a phone call.
Right, enjoy, mate. Highways Fan TV says it's not half time, it's plus 15 with 3 exclamation marks.
Pretty aggressive, that.
Aye, very, very aggressive indeed. Goodness
Well,
me.
it's that thing. I'm just looking at hotel room prices when I go to New York, and I'm not impressed with what I'm seeing so far.
Oh, we're in like the high hundreds.
Mate, it's right now for one night it's 129 quid.
Goodness, that is.
I'm
that
not
is
impressed.
It seemed like the luck was going against them. They're still come up there with the penalty and at least put side ahead.
Who tells that?
St Mirren maybe having the
Cammy, I think.
Cammy, we can hear your telly.
Is it mine?
I don't know. I don't have mine.
Oh, I've turned mine down now, so.
Right, that's fine. We can't hear it now. Have I been to a junior game? I used to play. Well, I trained with a junior team. So there's that. But
What junior team?
Cooper Hearts. For a summer, like maybe about 4 or 5 weeks, I was training with Cooper Hearts. Obviously, I wasn't good enough, but
Yeah. Your junior games is dead pretty much. It's now all Lowland League and East of Scotland and West of Scotland.
it'll still always be the junior league to me. Like,
Oh yeah, no, it's the same for me too. Like the Lithgow Rose for me, that's my junior team. You know, it'll never be a semi-professional team. It'll always be called junior. You know.
Yeah. Who do you think will win the Scottish Cup? I think the winner of this game, I think, will.
What Cameron McPherson's came on?
Junior League thrives in Glasgow. Well, the thing is, it's a lot bigger in Glasgow than it is over here, anyway.
Well, they've just all left the league, so that's what I'm just trying to say. Like Auchinleck, Pollock, all these kind of teams, Ayrshire Way, or have all joined the West of Scotland to try and do what Kelty's doing. Eh?
Aye, got to move with the times, unfortunately.
It's good though, actually, because Auchinleck probably has a team that's got the backing financially and probably deserved to give a good crack for League One, League Two clubs.
Blair McKinnon says, I've been to St Roch's game and a couple of Rossvale games. I actually know someone who plays for St Roch's.
There are two quite big junior teams.
And I actually played against Rossvale at boys club level. We got absolutely hammered 8-0 in the Scottish.
Right, guys.
Hello,
I'm
guys.
just going to mute myself while I'm munching.
Have a good time.
Donner meat and chips, aye.
Nah. Mackey's lawn sausage and brown sauce chips. Not chips, crisps, sorry.
Oh, yes. I had a bag of Cheetos from Poland.
I was just placing an order there as well.
Do you know Carlo Monte, Oliver?
Aye. Carlo Monte, my dad coached Carlo at Celtic.
Dundee
What's that?
legend.
Oh, it's the wide. He's the point of the wide. Oh, there's a
That's what
field
went
for
in.
handball. There's a field for handball. Given a corner.
Oh, Don Oxon's going like this, going, I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
Was that
I'm
handball?
the boss. I'm the boss.
Was that a handball? That's what I want to know.
I want to put
I'm not
BBC
sure.
on the show.
It's
me
replay.
replay.
Zan? Oh,
Oh no, it's not.
Let me just watch that back again.
They're no showing us a replay. Show us a replay. There we go.
here we go. No, here we go. Oh,
Handball.
no.
He's a better
Is there no cameras behind the goal?
Man.
Oh, my stream's just froze. I'm not seeing
Nah,
it.
yeah, knowing the broadcasting quality of Scottish football, the cameras will have run out of battery.
I think that is a penalty. I think that is handball. From what I've seen.
Just on the comment about Arbroath Junior, any team that pays their players for anything, i.e. expenses, are classed as semi-pro.
Turn you.
I'm in charge. Look at me. I'm the captain now. J Maxi Cheese says, King of the castle, King of the castle. I have a chair.
I'm in a chair. I'm in a chair.
I love that.
I have a chair. I have a chair. King of the castle.
Oh.
Hawks a very well supported team, eh?
Aye.
Yeah.
King of the castle.
I think it's Beef. Is it Beef as well? Beef are quite a well supported team as well for the level they play at.
Uh-huh.
I can remember going to Linlithgow Rose actually when I was a kid.
Do you mean Hill of Beath Hawthorn?
No, Beef Athletic.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Stevie,
Just Beef Football Club or something.
Dirk Van Dijvenbode won his first PDC title today.
That's good to see you.
Well, Hillabeef's a nice wee ground actually, Gogsy, as you actually probably mentioned. Hillabeef's a nice wee ground. Been there many times.
Who did he beat in the final, though? Do you know?
I'm not sure. He beat to make it. He beat David Evans, Jelly Klassen, Jeff Smith, Ratajski, Scott Mitchell, Andy Bolton, and Clearmaker.
Nice, mate, nice.
It was Clearmaker he played in the final.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Carlo Monti. He he went to Dundee and signed him from the junior levels, and he scored like, I think it was like in pre-season he'd scored like all in all of the pre-season games, and then the first 3 games of the season, and then never scored again.
Wow. What was the reaction of signing a player with the name Carlo Monti, though?
Just don't know.
As in,
Yes, Kelly have got a player called Rossi at the moment.
Monte Carlo.
That'll probably be why he's called Carlo, though.
Oh, definitely. Like, I remember Motherwell had a player on trial called Carlo Gazzapo. Stevie, I don't know if you remember him, if you can hear.
2 seconds, I'm talking to myself.
He scored a brace at Brecon, I think. But then again, who hasn't? That was a player we had on trial.
Sorry, I was trying to put a food order in there with my sister.
All this talk of food.
Now, man.
So what were you saying there? Sorry, Goggy?
Do you remember a player that was on trial at Motherwell called Carlo Gazzapo?
I do not know.
No, that was the same season. I think we had Craig Shuker from Tranmere on trial.
Aye. Aye, Craig Shuker.
It was the season we had Forfar and Brecon in the same.
Aye, I remember that. Pre-season, because we were then shooting practice at Brecon, and the poor boy in the wheelchair beside me get hit in the face with a ball.
Fuck's sake. They need to practice a bit more.
I remember a story about that. It was it Freddie Woodman? His dad or something was a goalie coach for Newcastle, right? And there's a woman sitting just behind the goal, and he's kicking shots at the goalie because he's the goalie coach. Bang! Right in her nose, fucking blood everywhere, ambulance, and he says, "Oh, you need to go and give her flowers at the hospital and all this kind of stuff." So it's like, no problem, that's fine, I'll do that. Next again week, at home again, the woman's back, all bandaged up. What is he going to do? Fucking bang! Right in her face again. Twice in 2 weeks, man. Honest to God.
Bloody hell.
Club had to give her season ticket and everything, eh?
I just hope that people actually have a context to this and they've not just clicked in to just hear you say bloody bang twice in 2 weeks, man.
Bitch bash bosh.
Honestly, see when he said the story, man, I can just imagine sitting in the crowd and just like being blood spot everywhere, man.
John Knox says, "Sure that wasn't dodgeball, Stevie."
So the $1 million question is, Stevie, what did you order?
I couldn't order anything. I was trying to see if there was any cheesy pasta doing this there. Any super noodles. Any super noodles, there was none. So I'm having toast with some cheese and ham. Pure
Hey,
shit.
where do you live, mate? I'll come and deliver you some cheesy pasta for you.
If you're willing to come all the way to Rutherglen near Glasgow for cheesy pasta for me, mate, then you're an absolute
I'll be
hero.
only about half an hour down the road.
Aye. Well, judging by that, you were more willing to travel by my ex who's died near you if you're just willing to come to deliver me cheesy pasta, mate, to be honest.
My comments getting taken out.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Cammy, would you take him at Livy?
Oh, I love a good stroker. He sounds a great player, like.
Oh, brilliant. Some men have to go for this here.
I hope not.
It's been a brilliant game.
Oh yeah, I've
6
enjoyed
minutes to
it.
go.
Stefan. Oh, that for Stefan. I hope not.
Imagine 119th minute.
If they score in the 120th minute, they're not going to be getting the reaction St Johnstone got last night. And it's simply because I am sick of seeing games going to penalties and extra time and penalties.
And remember, we also have the semi-final draw as well to cover afterwards. So
we'll be here till 5 a.m, folks.
Aye, because they tend to do about 6 hours of talking.
I know,
the
before
game
they actually even do the
after.
bloody draw.
all right. Doodle
What's the
says
Champions
one
League for?
will be interesting. So, are we going to talk about the game? We're not exactly commentating over the game. We're just
Fuck all to talk about.
No, and are you going to do any content other than Warzone, mate? Cheers, guys.
I was going to stand up, but there's something at my feet, so that's fucked. That's the whole thing.
do something else other than Warzone then, and we'll talk about the game.
Just block the cunt.
Easy, Stevie.
According to Superb, Hayley Williams. is
I'm
the way
sorry,
to
guys.
go.
Anybody in the comments, I'm not very good at biting my tongue.
No, this shit. Kelly's shortened their pitch. 100%, I'm sure they have.
Yeah,
Considerably, no. Only just flipping a yard or two. It's like flipping 5 yards, eh?
Oh, can you ban that RFC guy? That's about the 5th time he's done that now. Like,
there'll be a reason.
What's he done?
so just put the same message in about 5 times.
55,
throughout this week.
55, 55, 55.
Oh.
It's like,
That's
they've
all
got
I'm
a repetition
300.
code. It's like they have to say the number 155 times.
John, I will try to, but I am back to work on Friday, so yeah, I'm hit or a miss at the moment. It depends. I hope to be on. What time's kickoff, Skogsy?
7:45 for the
Okay, so it is possible then, but I'm not sure at the moment.
But we'll have to start going live about 7:15 in order to give the stream a pure good start.
That's fine. Yeah, I will try. But no, as I say, I'm back to work on Friday, so yeah.
I'm looking forward to Friday's stream, I have to say.
It's going to be very tasty.
Yeah, I don't know what game I'll do. Like, is Fraz coming? Is he?
I don't know about Fraz either, but
Because Frazzle fucking bags of the Dundee game, I know that for sure. So I'll probably be doing
No,
some
you
of
can
it.
watch your own team, Ross.
To be honest, mate, it doesn't bother me. If there's another game that's not covered, I'll go and cover the other game. It doesn't bother me that much.
A real
I'll
trooper.
check my diary.
Well, that's not very diehard of you, Ross.
I know. That's not die hard enough of me. Where is Hammy HD?
Yeah. Highways Fan TV, there will be a full card of championship matches for the 27th game, in which we'll be doing good.
No.
Oh, apparently.
Oh.
Has he? He has.
It's a penalty! It's a penalty!
Oh my god!
It's happening again!
Oh my god! What the fuck's he doing?
Come on, Colin Doyle.
Colin Coyle.
Joseph's brother.
What the fuck is Ross Millen doing?
I don't think it's a penalty. I don't know what Ross Millen's doing either. I don't know what's happening, what's going on.
See, when you said it's a penalty there, I was like, there's no way it's going to be a kill.
Oh, that's
play, is it?
not.
It's
Here we
gonna
go.
be some
Here we
man.
go. Here we go. I scored that.
He's going to penalties.
3-3.
Stefan, how do
Fucking
you
hell.
feel, mama?
Stephen Craigan says this yesterday. Oh, here comes Under Clark. This would be something special. Bang! The underfall with the fucking header. Woo!
Oh, God. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
can we
brilliant.
just say it probably is a penalty. It's a great penalty he's taken, but okay, this is my last Scottish Cup stream.
Here, by the way, what money would you've got on?
Oh my god, the ticket. I think the ticker said they're 43 plus 74.
Is it have they? That
No,
Colin Doyle's
surely
had an
not.
absolute mare, by the way.
Look at the
Kelly.
ticker.
Oh,
Oh, it has.
Remember, Kelly are playing with 10 men here, so it's advantage
I
to
know.
win it for this.
I forgot about that. Aye.
Jesus Christ, man.
No, man.
Guys, is that a penalty?
I don't think that was a
I
penalty.
don't think it was either.
Nah, that's not a penalty.
That's never a penalty.
Oh dear.
You know what the
Wow.
problem is? The fact that Doyle didn't actually completely save it. I think. Oh, Sand!
Oh, I said, save Colin Doyle.
Drama.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, guys, this has been brilliant, by the way.
Oh, the Scottish
Colin
Cup this
Doyle.
weekend for drama has been.
get all the highlights of every single game and put it in their manifesto
not.
to get fucking sponsorship, man. Get their fingers out. Corner kick. Here it comes. What the fuck was that?
Aye, it was
Wow.
45 for 74 minutes. I don't know what
That's it.
shite scene
That's
I'm
it.
doing here.
That's it. Penalty kick.
Absolutely. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic.
I'm raging.
That's my bedtime.
Good call, Sean, good call.
What a
Amazing.
wonderful weekend of football.
I'm
3 out
raging.
of the 4. 3 out of the 4 have gone to penalties and extra time, and 3 out of the 4 have sat and watched.
Problem is, I'm going to be about 3 penalties behind you in this shootout.
I know, so am I.
Brilliant
You want
stop,
this-
by the way.
do
I've
you
just
want
seen
this
the Doyle
to-
so there.
Stefan, now you know what it's going to feel like when you've done it to me against Aberdeen, eh?
Too right, mate.
Yeah. Stevie, it doesn't matter. It's all right. Like, it doesn't put me either way.
I don't.
Yeah,
So we
Crichton
have-
said at the start of this, she did say to Bartley, says it's going to go to penalties and extra time and penalties.
Blair,
It's her
send me
fault.
that video.
Here's the highlight again, by the way.
It's never a penalty, I don't think.
Welcome, Billy Mehmet, to the stream. What a game. If they go out now, I'll be raging.
Billy, come on for
Richard.
penalties.
With which it was sat and talked up Don
Penalty.
Robertson's refereeing performance the whole game.
I didn't
And
that.
I think it's soft, but
You know what it is? It's because he dropped the ball. It's because he never held the ball. That's why. It made it look worse than it is. It made it look like the players kicked the ball ahead of him.
Graham Caldwell thinks that Don Robertson is the worst referee in the league.
No, I don't agree with that. You've got guys like
Oh,
Willie
no,
Collins,
no chance.
that.
Greg Aitken.
Colin Stephen.
Greg Aitken, man.
Awful ref.
My sister is a legend.
Aye, to be fair, that toasty looks pretty good. Like,
It's
Oh, what you go,
chicken.
Stevie?
It's
We've now got
chicken
109
melted
in the chat.
cheese.
Feel free
It
to
is unbelievable.
oh, quality.
Oh man, how about him out?
That was.
He's a way of an orgasm over that.
Also, Trips, just a wee update. We're now up to 9,508 subscribers.
Wow.
492 away from the big 10K. So get everyone who hasn't subscribed, who is watching this stream right now, subscribe for more content like this. What
And-
drama we have provided this weekend. 118 people in the chat now.
The views are that high, and I'm sitting eating a toasty.
That's content at its peak, Stevie.
Aye.
Cheers,
This is,
Doodle, mate.
Scottish Cup, what drama! Even though it was all Premier League teams in it, it's been a great weekend.
Oh, it has. It's been a great advert for Scottish football.
Yeah,
You know, like the games have been 0-0. That's the difference, though, isn't it?
yeah.
Aye.
Goals galore. Controversy.
3-3. We'd never have called that before this game. 3 each.
3 each, man.
Cammy, you take the penalties. I mean,
Wow, what?
Oh, easy. Easy penalty.
send the goalkeeper the wrong way. 1-0 Kelly.
Blah, 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 blah. McGrath, just step
Jimmy
up to...
McGrath. Scored.
Oh, come on, Doyle.
Absolutely fantastic game of football.
I know, brilliant. Honestly, that's really enjoyed that. We all said before the game though there was going to be goals in it.
Yep.
So
This is like this kind of game's like the Ross County Inverness game earlier on. That was good. Oh, he saved it.
And it saved it from Mackenzie. It's advantage at winning.
do you remember that Celtic Dundee United game where the penalties went at about 3 rounds of penalties?
Oh, I know.
I feel like that's going to happen here.
Stefan taking you
Just
right now
because
after
Stefan's
passing
watching.
comment.
Who's stepping up for St Mirren? Who is it? Cameron McPherson came on as a substitute. We go. Good penalty.
2-1.
Good penalty.
2-1 St Mirren Finlay. They both took 2 each.
You're that far ahead of me. Yeah, Colin Doyle just not moving for Conor
Ethan Pinnock next for Kilmarnock.
Left footed. Good penalty.
Goal.
Good penalty. Top right corner.
Yeah, John, this guy is Xander Clark's twin brother. I'm sure of it.
He's a hotter version, you mean?
Got my blue, Jesus.
Bloody hell, Hammy HD's getting a rinsing in this chat here.
Here we go.
Colin
And
Quinn,
it's
go.
3-2.
That's it, Ross. If you aim for the king, you better not miss.
I know. To be fair, I never even initiated all of this.
I know.
That's
Ross
it,
Millen to step up.
the backlash.
Already scored 1 penalty. Can he make it 2? And he's look a penalty.
Oh, superb.
Top left corner.
My God.
Peach.
I know I'm about
Yeah,
3
it was
years
funny.
behind, but that's St Mirren's second penalty was a cracker.
Aye, that was a cracker.
Yeah.
Same.
I'll wait till you see Millens, man.
Joe Shaughnessy
Obviously,
scores,
easy.
sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Kilmarnock must score now or they're out.
Kilmarnock last
Oh,
one.
Oh no, my thing's jammed.
Kilmarnock last won the Scottish Cup in 1997.
There's Polar to step up to keep Kelly in the Scottish Cup. And it's a good
Score.
penalty, right down the middle of the goalie.
Down to the how nervous must this next guy, whoever it is, step him up to take a penalty be?
That wasn't far away, by the way.
Mm.
Anik almost had that there from Tishbola. Well, it's McAllister, the boy that gave away the penalty.
McAllister. With a chance to send St Mirren to the semi-finals. He scored! I thought Doyle saved it, but he scored
I
St Mirren
thought
in
he
the
saved
semis.
it as well. I thought he saved it too, yeah.
Tension's so thick you could cut it with a knife.
I know.
Yeah, I
St
love the
Mirren through.
composure from Shaughnessy.
St Mirren's through, are they?
Yep.
That's it, yep.
Wow.
That's it done. St Mirren are through. They are the fourth semi-finalist. Sorry.
What a game! What a game from both sides.
Tell you what, this has been the best weekend. I don't care the fact Motherwell lost, that's fine. But this has been one of the greatest weekends of football I think we've watched this season.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, in terms, the first game, 4 goals, went all the way to penalties. The second game, Dundee United ran out rampant winners 3-0 at
amazing.
Petrucci. St Johnstone with the absolute drama and bedlam in the 121st minute with Xander Clark scoring at Ibrox. I don't care if anyone says that it wasn't Xander Clark's goal. It was Xander Clark's goal. And tonight, St Mirren beating Kilmarnock 5-4 on penalties. I think, like, lads, what was Brian McDonald's asking? What was the best game of the weekend?
Oh, come on. Too easy.
St Johnstone every day of the week.
Rangers.
It's got to be St Johnstone. Even I got out my seat when Xander Clark scored it, man.
Aye, I know. Even I did, and I hate St Johnstone.
Yeah.
In terms of
You know,
football,
I've got the hate for St Johnstone because of the cup final, and you've got the hate of St Johnstone because you support Dundee. So there you go.
in terms of
Technology.
football and quality, I would probably say Dundee United and Aberdeen. Dundee United ran, through Aberdeen. So I'd probably say in terms of goals that game, but for the drama, St Johnstone beat Rangers.
So who do we think's getting who now in this drop?
Oh,
That's Dundee United.
bloody hell.
That's Dundee United.
Here we go. Oh, it's Big Marv. Oh, my big pal.
I've just turned my
Right,
TV
end of
off.
the channel, you know.
Oh, with the draw.
Big
There we go.
handsome bastard, man.
The draw.
Do you think they might keep? I'd like to see them keep St Johnstone and Dundee United apart.
Oh, aye.
I could see it being a St Johnstone Dundee United final.
I would love it to be Dundee United against Hibs and St Mirren v Saint.
Yeah, aye. So it's the battle of the twins and the goals, and Hibs Dundee United.
Here we go. Ball number 1, 2, 3, 4. United is 1. Aberdeen is 2. St Johnstone's 3.
And St Mirren's 4.
It'll be 1 and 3, 2 and 4.
Just Warzone content. We are streaming the live reaction of the draw.
Yeah.
So
Me and Gogs are miles
Here we
behind.
go. Number 4.
St Mirren first out.
St Mirren will play. Number 3.
Hibs. No, it's St Johnstone. Sorry.
St Johnstone, I tell you.
Oh, yes.
So it's Hibs Dundee United then.
They're playing a hand in this now.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what do we make of that then? What's our immediate?
What's a St Johnstone Dundee United final? Telling you now.
Great games again, to be honest, because if you look
Aye.
at the tables, it's teams that are playing top six, bottom six, so
Yeah.
that makes it even better because you're not going to be playing them again this season. So
Okay, well,
it's it from the cup.
I tell you something now. St Johnstone will really fancy their chances now.
Oh yeah.
St Johnston's going to overtake Livy in the league.
St Johnstone are going to, reclaim their place as the second best team in Scotland over the last 10 years.
All right. Oh, definitely.
Bloody hell! Wow.
That-
I think United and St Johnstone will go through.
Yeah, Hibs will Hibs it as usual.
I don't know,
Aye.
Gogsy, I want on for that Hibs Dundee United game. That looks tasty, mate.
That, yes. Here, I love how Marvin Bartley's just pulling this out with one hand in his pocket as if he's just,
Yeah, I know.
because Libby are in it.
It's like the total opposite of Rod Stewart, innit?
Oh,
One.
don't give me started on him.
8th and 9th weekend of May. Nice.
Right, Gogs, are you gonna do better on the outro than the
Yes,
intro?
I'm gonna carry the outro out now. But aye, we've been on for basically 3 hours. Thank you very much to everyone involved. Thanks to Roscoe, Stefan, Cammy, and Stevie for coming on and enjoying what was a fantastic match of football by two sides that were really up for the cup. Shame only one could have gone through because a 3 draw going through to penalties and 9 out of 10 penalties were scored. But aye, bring on the next round. We'll next be live on Friday night for the Scottish Championship finale of the regular season, in which we'll be covering all 5 Scottish Championship matches. There's much to be still yet to play for. There's 3 teams that could still potentially get into the relegation playoff, and of course the placings for the top from 2nd to 4th as well. So I'm looking forward to that. But yes, once again, thanks to everyone in the chat for coming on. We've had a great stream. Thank you very much, everyone, and drive safely.
Drive safe.